Yeah, I hit the button a minute early. What can I tell you? I do that sometimes. How y'all doing? Welcome to Monday Madness. I got a great show for you guys all today. Of course, the phone's going to start beeping as soon as I get online. I just want to throw some things out here. We need new banners to put above the madness. Promote your project. Just add comic-related madness to the promo card. Send it to me. I'll put you up there in the rotation. You get some extra eyes on your project title that way. And of course, thank you to everybody that helps out, helps keep us going at the madness during CromCon through the whole month. It's always a grind, and we appreciate the people that help us out. Welcome, everybody. What's happening? I know I hit the button a minute early. What can I say? I want to run my CromCon promo real quick, CromCon video, and then we're going to get on with the show.
Come get some.
I can see I need to send Lee both the front cap and the new end cap for the video. Yeah, we have a new sponsor, so the front cap, the CromCon 15 promo card, has a sponsor on it now. And yes, the Wall of Honor has more people on it now, so I got to send him that new one too. We'll get to all that. I'll talk to Lee later tonight. Subscribe to Comic Talk with Pops Van Zant if you're new. Hit that button, ring that bell, help us get out there and get seen, because it's getting these people out here and getting them seen. That's what we're here for. Join the comic-related madness on Facebook. That's where it all originated from. That's where most of our fan base is. Go check it out. Drop your links to your projects at least twice a day. The feed moves fast. If I see it, I share it in other places. That's what I do. While we have our guests out here, feel free to drop questions in the chat. Let everybody know what you want to know so that they can let you know about them and their projects. You know this part. Smash the like, share the stream. Exposure is king. And now we're going to get on with this. We have P.A. Hayden and Laura Cunningham. And they are here from ASAP Comics Suck. You're going to have to explain that one to me.
ASAP Comics UK. Yeah, the gaps are
there you go. It just don't look right. I had to point it out.
I know.
That's right. Appreciate you being here. Welcome to the
Thank
show.
you for having us, man. Thank you so much.
We got an hour. You don't have to feel rushed to get through some kind of super fast elevator pitch, although I will ask you to throw it at me at some point during the show.
Yeah,
but, we got an hour. You can tell us about everything that you got going on. And, by all means, introduce yourselves. Let everybody know who you are. They know who I am. They're probably sick of me by now.
So I'm Pierre Hayden. I'm the guy who founded ASAP Comics. I started it in August of last year. And then I was like reaching out to kind of good people to kind of join, if you like, and help me kind of start this thing and this journey. And that's where I met, we already knew, but that's where I kind of pulled in LA Cunningham. So we we started. What we did is it was launched in August, right. And then we said to people that, because I'd created this whole world, this kind of continuity of this story, and it was all based around this one event, and it takes place in London, and over the course of literally like 24 hours. The UK is hit by like these demons, and all this evil kind of just appears and oozes out. And then these kind of beings of light within 24 hours, they appear and then they save us. So what I wanted to what I wanted to do was, because I'm a writer first, was to try and actually introduce prose into it as well. So obviously we wanted to do the comics, but we wanted to do a book. So that's where I reached out to LA Cunningham and said, I've got an idea for the book. It takes place over those 24 hours, and I wanted it in 2 halves. So what we did, I've got a copy here, is we came up with points of villainy. Oh, thanks. And then points of virtue.
All right.
So the points of villainy is where it really starts to happen. So people start to they hear voices, they see things out the corner of their eyes as things start to like leak in, kind of to our world of all this kind of evil coming through. So it starts to show that, and then to the build up of like this kind of explosion in central London where all these things appear. And then oh, brilliant, thank you. And then points of virtue is more stories, but then it also is these beings of light, which later become known as the Luminous. They appear and they save us, but then what happens is everything vanishes after the 24 hours. So we're left destroyed, scratching our heads. You know, the superheroes of old, so the proper kind of costumed heroes that the world had either failed, died, vanished, you know, quit, and then we're left with you know, a destroyed London.
So you came up with this idea. How did you hook up with LA and you guys decide to collaborate on making this happen? And Ms. Cunningham, go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm
You
LA
don't
Cunningham.
have to sit in the background and let him take all the glory. You get to talk to him.
Yeah, I guess I've been writing for a few years and was trying to write novels and kind of got encouraged to join Twitter as an author platform. And I didn't meet P.A. Hayden right away. It took me a couple years, I think, and then we kind of ran across each other and we just started chatting really casually, and we both knew that we were writers and stuff. And then I guess just personality-wise, we started to click, and I think he kind of asked if I wanted to do a project with him. And we'd thrown around a few ideas and nothing had really stuck for the longest time. And we'd kind of, before Points of Villainy, Points of Virtue, we talked about doing another anthology. But outside of, it was before he had founded ASAP. So it wasn't comic related at all, but it was still kind of the idea of it centered around one event and different perspectives. But then I guess once he founded ASAP, and he literally has something called the event, that it just really made sense that we took that idea and applied it to the ASAP universe. So that was kind of how it all fell together. And he asked if I wanted to do this, and I was a new mom at the time, and it was stressful and overwhelming, and I wasn't fully convinced. But I guess he's a good convincer. So I ended up started writing some stories, and actually it was almost as soon as he pitched the idea, I was like, I have an idea for this, and then that was kind of where my first story came from, and then it just kind of rolled from there, and there was no stopping it, and before we knew it, we had a book. So yeah, it was a fun little adventure, and then once I was in, there was no getting out, I guess. I tried, but he just pulled me in for another project. So I'm still here, and I'm probably going to be here for life, which is good. I'm happy with that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. We love to hear about those kind of stories. You know, it's like there's a lot of them when I interview people and they bring their team on, and the stories of how they got together and their collaborations are amazing. But usually they almost all like say something to that effect. Yeah, I'm gonna be with this project for a while. I love what's going on here. Yeah. And when I hear that from somebody, I know you're excited about what you're doing. That makes it really easy for me to be excited about promoting it. And right now we got some great people in the chat checking it out. Hex Allen Comics, he does Nephilim Squadron. We got Ted Davies Artistry. He's watching. He does 3 or 4 different shows, all kinds of stuff. You guys might want to hook up with him too. We got one of my favorite super backers, Trish Bankston, in the chat. Man, everything was cool. What? I'm good. I'm all good, man. Sometimes you have a bad day. You know, it wasn't that I had a bad day. Somebody attacked my group, and y'all know how passionate I am about what I do. So I usually punch back in that situation. I apologize to everybody who saw my little outburst. Okay. We got Mo Biggs. Mo Biggs, one of my favorite people in the chat. He's always sharing. He's always promoting everybody's links, getting them out there. I dropped 2 links up at the top of the chat. Mo, you know what to do, bro. We got Pop Culture Avenger in the chat. It's like blowing up. We got Rick Saylor out here. It's a good chat. Hey, man, if you guys have any questions for our guests, you know what's up. You know what to do. So, yeah, man, let's get into a little bit of the meat. Let's get into a little bit of the meat of the story. Come on.
Yeah, so when we did the 2 books together, what we did is we did 16 stories, and purposely we didn't tell anyone which of us wrote which story as well, because we wanted to see if people would, kind of pull our styles apart, or if they could see, so what we enjoyed was kind of being like 2 mischievous children, because even family members couldn't, tell which one had done what. But then what was great and what happened was there was a story that that LA had penned with a character that ended up in both virtue and villainy. And the more and more we looked at this story and looked at this character, sometimes yourself when you see something and you go, this character's got legs. This is a main event character.
Right.
So originally I was talking to her about doing another book. And when we looked at his character, I was like, how do you feel about doing a comic, or doing a graphic novel, doing a miniseries with this character? So we had a chat, we bounced some ideas kind of back and forth, and I'm pleased to say that she's like, nearly finished. And we get to kind of, show that character more kind of to the world now. But I'll let her explain that character because it's so good.
Yeah, so I don't actually have a huge comic background, honestly. I didn't really read much growing up. Like, I read a few, like Garfield and Archie's, and then all like the 90s cartoons and stuff. But it was just something new. And when he suggested that, I'm just like, are you sure you want me to do this? But I kind of trusted him, and that's kind of been our whole relationship. Just someone suggesting something and the other one being like, sure, what the heck, let's give it a shot. So, and he'd written Messiah, which is up on the screen there. And so he was familiar with scripts and layouts and all that. So yeah, I kind of just trusted him, and he's been mentoring me on how to do some layouts and work with artists and artistic styles, and he's been giving me all kinds of comic homework. And there's another guy with ASAP who's been shooting all kinds of animated TV and movies at me and stuff. He's been giving me the homework too.
Yeah.
So it's been a fun it's a fun job. I basically just read comics and watch cartoons for homework, and yeah, it's just been really fun. And when I started writing these short stories for Points of Villainy, Points of Virtue, I never really expected I would start writing comics. It wasn't even on my radar. I kind of assumed I'd help P.A. Hayden with this and then kind of go back to doing novels or short stories or something like that. And I just, like I said, he kind of roped me in. And
you're having fun now. That's what's fun now, huh?
Yeah.
No, it's too fun. It's too fun to stop. So, like, the first story I actually wrote was basically the daughter of this main character. I told it from her perspective, and then in Points of Virtue, I told it from this main character's perspective. Her name's Lily Connors, and basically she's a doctor, and she's going back. The first one, they're fleeing the city, basically so she can protect her family. And then in the second story, in the Points of Virtue, she's going back to see if she can help people. And she has this encounter with basically one of these demon monstery type things, and basically for her it shows up as death, and she has this really intense encounter with death, and that's kind of where it ends. And this graphic novel, which I guess we're turning into a mini series now, it's basically picks up 3 months after that, and she wakes up in a morgue and she doesn't remember anything, and she doesn't know where her family is or what's happened, and she has all these flashbacks, and she's just trying to get home and get to her family and figure things out, and she kind of runs into these various people along the way, and she has all these basically unique abilities that she's not super keen on that she's trying to navigate and figure out if she can control, and all the while she's kind of dealing with this like huge loss of her former self and trying to figure things out. So it has like some pretty kind of like dark, depressive kind of themes to it, but basically she ends up with this sidekick who's like, I kind of talk about that she's the embodiment of my depression, and he's the embodiment of my coping mechanisms to deal with it, which is humor. So he's just pure banter basically, and obnoxious. So they're like a fun little duo, and yeah, it's just a fun story to write, and it feels like I'm almost done it, but I probably have a little more left than I think I do. But yeah, it's just been super fun, and then have to kind of go back and, I don't know, lay things out and pick P.A. Hayden's brain and figure out if I need to edit anything out or add anything in. Yeah, it's just been super fun, and it feels like it's really close, and I'm excited to see some art to it soon, and it's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
So who's pulling out the art?
Well, we've got like several artists we've worked with. So so the title that's going to be for the miniseries is Sister Grimm. So for Sister Grimm, we're actually going to be looking for a different artist to ones we've used before, because we want to kind of see if we can match the vibe of how she's written it. But with other things, so like with Messiah on the page there, we've got a guy called Kyle Wright, wonderful artist. I was going to say I have a copy of that here as well. He is. Oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah, he's a great artist and a really good friend of mine as well. And we met a few years back, and he works in a comic book shop, and you know, I literally walked in, and I was actually trying to sell some comics, to be honest, and they weren't buying, and then I just ended up chatting to him, and you know, he mentioned he was an artist, so it's like, you know, kind of went, I've got this idea. I know you could almost see him go, sure you have, you know. And then we ended up with a bit of a back and forth, and then, you know, I started to pen the stuff together for Messiah. He started to throw some of his artwork kind of my way, which is, you know, obviously it's incredible artwork. And then, you know, we put that together, and the beauty is it's all part of the same world. So the book is you know, we say for argument's sake a year ago, then, you know, we've got this gap of a year, then there's Messiah, and what we're doing at the moment is we're filling in that gap. So we're writing and creating the world in between. So obviously Sister Grimm picks up 3 months after. We've got other members of the team. So D.W. Howard is writing another book called Tales of POV, which is about Level 8. So Level 8 is, they're like an organization. I liken them to our Weapon X project, if you will. So, but they're kind of, you know, very shady in the background, and kind of work with the London kind of underground mob scene and all that kind of stuff. He's writing that at the moment, so that he's flying through that. So that should be, you know, at some point in the next, say, 3 or 4 months, we're hoping. And then we've got Sarah Butcher as well. She's doing a book which follows a police detective who then becomes a police inspector from the year that was. So we're doing that because I like to have, it's one of those things, you know, where you've got it from ground level. You have all the gods, and you have the Olympus and the heroes, but sometimes that ground level is such a great kind of perspective to tell a story from. So she's doing that from this police officer's point of view. And then on top of that, very excited to say that we're working with a company called Stone Productions, and we've been in touch with them for about a year. Then obviously the pandemic hit and it kind of slowed everything down. But what they wanted to do was make something live action that fit within the world that I'd created. Right. So I penned a pilot episode for a script called Person. It's spelled Purson. It's based on a demon, and obviously again centers around the event and then the period after. I pitched them the pilot and said, "This is what I'm thinking." They agreed, and then I penned 9 more episodes. So hopefully filming, now the pandemic's eased up a little bit over here, but the plan is hopefully, within the next few months, hopefully start getting filming on that. So wow. Super exciting, yeah.
You got a lot going on. Look, I have some friends in the UK who do shows.
Cool.
Okay. Bristolian Dave, the UK bargain bin. Lucifer Storm, I Have Issues. Let's see, Wooly Crawford has a show. There's a bunch of people that are in my group in the Madness that are in the UK that have their own shows. Man, you guys, exposure. We need to get you out on all these other people's shows, okay?
Yeah, cool.
Will has a show. This guy right here, he's got a show. Okay? Hex goes out there and does a show. Everybody does a show. Dean does a show. Everybody does a show. That's part of what the Madness is about. It's not just bringing all the creators, but also all the people that try to get the creators exposure.
Yeah.
So that you guys can all find each other. You see what I'm saying? It's just, I don't look at all my friends that do this as competition. I look at them as having other audiences other than mine that you guys can be seen in front of, and it's growing, it's getting bigger and bigger. But any night you go look in the Madness, there's 7-8 streams going, and all of the people running these streams, all the hosts are approachable. They're always looking for content for their shows. By all means, man, you guys got to get out there in front of people, not only that, but I want you guys to be, CromCon's already booked this month, but I want you guys to be out on CromCon next month for sure.
Cool. I appreciate that, man. That's cool. Thank you.
You bet.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man. Well, he says he doesn't do a show, but
I like that. That's cool.
Yeah, but like I said, there's plenty of them. Whoa, am I getting attacked by munchkins? What's up over here? Yep, we're getting attacked by munchkins. Say hi and then say bye.
Bye. Bye.
You guys going swimming or what?
Yeah.
All right, have fun.
Hi.
That's
I have my swimming trunks on.
You got your swimming trunks on. All right, you have fun at the lake. That's what happens when you live with the lake right on the right down the road. Then the kids can just go swimming whenever they want. Have fun, buddy. I'm not doing CromCon today. This is just my show, bro.
That was awesome.
Oh yes, and there's another one. Publishing Pete Zametti has like an open mic. Like you get a few minutes to just go out and tell everybody. Huge viewership. Big audience.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. My goal is getting you guys seen. Not like hoarding you to myself. Just like I want everybody. Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody fell down the stairs or something.
Oh, geez. No, I know you mean that, man. Do you know what? It's a really good community online. And that's how I started. I started writing. So in January 2020, I reached out to Comic Crusaders, and I reached out to the guy who runs that, Almega. Cheers, Paul. And kind of said to him, I'm trying to, do some writing, some content and stuff like that, and I'm just this random Brit who was like, sending him an email going, hello, can I write for you, please? He took a shot on me, over a year ago now. And it's one of the greatest communities as well, that I've been part of. And he's much the same, reach out and, kind of embrace the positivity of it also. No, we love all that, man. I think it's great.
Oh yeah. I mean, a year ago I was a fan. I wasn't a podcaster. I wasn't a con promoter. I wasn't none of that. I was just a guy who bought books and had a little Facebook group. And we'd like, hey, look what I got today. We'd show off our stuff. That's all we did. It wasn't about this. Like when Emerald City went down, it completely changed for me because I also had a lot of friends in the group that were creatives. Brian Polito was one of the first people to join the group when I first started. He's like one of the founding members of the Comic Related Madness. So it was like we had creatives, we had fans, creatives and fans. And it's just continued to grow that way. Now it's creatives and fans and podcasters. Woo-hoo.
It is cool though. It really is. Because like I say, it's like, I mean, I only started ASAP in August of last year.
Right.
And, it was only through the kind of strength of good people around me, LA Cunningham, Kyle, DW Howard, Sarah, the push that I got, from Al at Comic Crusaders and other people there. And, I mean, we're not even a year in and I'm having such a blast. It's like so much fun. And, all these things are happening and, now I'm looking for different avenues and stuff like that.
And this is how creative my friends are at marketing. Look at that.
Hi.
Nice.
That's how we do it around here. Thanks, Mo. You got me, bro. I appreciate that. Like usually during my big CromCon weekend, I have co-hosts and stuff that are all dropping links for me and stuff. And Mo has always been great about doing that during my regular weekly shows too.
That's
totally
cool.
Appreciate him. Totally appreciate all these guys, man. I think moving to the new time slot was a good idea though, because we had double-digit viewers since we started. So, well, it was kind of I'd come out at 8 o'clock, and you guys, it's already 1 o'clock in the morning for you.
No, exactly. It's because what we said was like 5 hours ahead that I am or something like that. Yeah.
So it's like I just decided that if I come out here in the afternoon, I can catch them people in New Zealand, Australia, just waking up tomorrow. I got you guys before bedtime.
Yes.
And I got America during the afternoon. Well, we get everybody. So I'm going to be happy sitting in this new time slot. I hope everybody enjoys coming out in the afternoon, hanging out with Pops on Monday. And, this is great. And yes, I do have a blast.
Yeah.
I mean, I really do. I've met so many cool people like yourselves that people like yourselves have given me a lifetime of entertainment. So me, I'm giving something back by doing what I do,
Yeah.
And that's really all it is. It's like I really felt like when everything got shut down last year that, you guys were kind of forgotten in the whole mix, in the whole mess of everybody else getting taken care of with, unemployment or all that or whatever. There ain't no unemployment for setting up a table at a con, is there?
No.
No, this is it. This is it.
Nobody was looking out for you guys. And that was where I felt that I could do something with that little group that I had, 500 people back then. I mean, it's growing. It's growing.
Yeah.
And it's growing from people that are comic fans that like stuff that like what you guys do. We love it.
Yeah. No, it is. It is though, absolutely. And it is. This is one thing I found with this. It's like even though it's ASAP Comics UK, because obviously that's where I am and that's where it began, is the majority of people that work with this, I mean, Ella Cunningham is in Canada, Sarah Butcher's in Tennessee, D.W. Howard in Los Angeles, Kyle's from the UK as well. But the vast majority is it's spread so wide. We've got other people who've come on board to do editing and graphic design and stuff like that. And it's like they're everywhere, and that's the beauty of this stuff, and I love that.
Better on, Mo. Thanks for coming out watching, bro. Appreciate you.
Thank you very much, man. Yeah.
We also got the guys from the Outcast over here checking us out. Appreciate that. So I mean, it's like there's a lot of people that do what I do, that have joined the group, and they're very easy to find, and we will get you seen on as many shows as we possibly.
Thank you very much, man.
That's all I care about. Y'all get seen and sell books,
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, this was a question I was just about to ask too. Do you print it in the UK? Do you print it in the USA? Do you print in both? How's your
all
shipping?
over? Yeah, well, do you know what's weird actually? And it was quite funny when we did this, because obviously it's a book that flips, so half of it is printed upside down.
Right.
So when we wanted to do that, because I don't know if you can see, I'll use the blue background, it'll probably be better. The diamond there, so it's the black and white diamond shape, which is on both covers, and it's pivotal. You'll find as you go on, it's pivotal to the story, and it's actually a pendant as well, which I actually had one. Like, this is a prototype I have had made. For this, and it's pivotal to the end of the book. But the flip was really important for us. And then what happened was I found a printer that had got offices in the UK, in the US, in Canada, in Australia, and we great. And then one of the other ones we wanted to use for print on demand for simplicity was Amazon. And so I had a prototype sent, or a proof copy sent from my printers, and it was like, this is great, the quality's lovely, they've got everything that we want is in the spine and half, etc. And then Amazon sent me one, and I was like, same thing, this all looks fine. So I went and to Amazon, I went, yes, approve this. And then I get a message from them going, we can't print this. And I went, yes, you can, because I have a copy right here. And they said, no, we can't, because half of it's upside down. And I said, again, I have a copy, it's right here. So in the end, I ended up having a phone conversation with them, and the guy I spoke to, lovely chap, but he was like, we can't print it. So from that point, I was like, fine, we'll do it ourselves. And as I say, I was very, very lucky that the printer that we use, we can do globally, and we have been doing. I'll ship orders across the UK. We've done to Canada, the US. I think the furthest one we sent to was New Zealand as well, and across Europe. So wherever it needs to get, it'll get there.
Oh, I can't hear you. Can't hear you,
Yeah,
Pops.
I can see you, Pops, but I can't hear you.
Okay.
There you go.
There's a guy in the group that works on reducing shipping costs for everybody when it comes to overseas shipping, stuff like that. And I just wanted to make sure that you had something that set you up where you weren't like being raped by the dang postal services worldwide.
We're fine.
Man, I mean, that's one of the other things. We're about solutions. We're about trying to figure out ways to make things better for everybody. We got people that print books in the UK, and it was costing them €25 to get a book shipped here. Where our buddy RJ at Critical Blast got that shipping cost down to €8 for that same product. That same weight of box, whatever. So we got people that are always working on fixing the things that need to be fixed, solutions for the indie community. I'm glad to know that you got that figured out, though. We might have to do a little part of your segment here about your printers so that people can find out about that too.
They are really good. they are really good. You know, like I say, it was that thing. So when we first launched, someone in Canada had ordered like 20 copies of the book, and so we were like, right, okay, you know, and we were able to get. I was able to load it all on the computer, and 20 copies were printed in Canada and sent straight out. So it was no, never mind, you know, and it was easily done. So yeah, the printers that we use are very good, and they also do things. So if you wanted, you know, like point of sale, if you're doing a con and you want some posters or postcards or anything like that, you know, we are capable of getting all that for ourselves as well, which is great. And obviously, one of the things that we wanted to talk about, obviously, as well, was our expansion. So how things have kind of picked up for us. So what happened was people were like reaching out to me and messaging and saying that they'd got a character and they'd got an idea and a story and stuff like that. Could they put it in this world that I'd built? But because everything within that world is owned by me, essentially owned by ASAP, I didn't want them to put their characters in there, because I believe in keeping the rights to your characters.
Right.
So if you've created something, you've created a world or a character or a team or whatever, then that's yours. That's not mine. I don't want to own it. So what I decided to do was launch something called the Anyone World, which is separate to my main continuity. So what we are going to be doing is we are going to be publishing other people's books and stories and so on and so forth through the Anyone World.
This is the comic related madness mascot.
Yeah.
Okay. He's trying to portal into different worlds. So just so you know. He's trying to make appearances everywhere. We wanted to give some people a platform, somewhere for them to have their stuff done. Right.
So what's really good about it is I've got people who we're hoping to get published, who have been in the business for quite a while, and they see the potential with coming through ASAP, which is awesome. And then we've got people who are like brand new to that, to this world. It's like their first book. It's like their first step. So we're giving them that opportunity as well. So we're really excited to do this. So it should be in the next few months that'll happen.
Well, that's cool. That's another thing that we've just decided we're going to be doing is I'm going to have a Thursday evening show with Piper, focusing just on first timers.
That's cool, man.
People that just their first project. It don't matter if it's self-published, Indiegogo, whatever. If it's your first time, we're gonna pop it back and forth between her YouTube channel one week and then back to mine the next week, so that we're bringing two audiences together. Like I said, trying to get that extra exposure for people. So yeah, I love that you think that way, that you want to help out the noobs, man. You got to get all this stuff out there seen.
That's it. And it's like you say, it's like, you pay it forward as well. And there's so many talented people and they don't know the first step. And because I went through it, and recently, then it's all fresh. It's all in my head. But on top of that is we've also still got that same family of people who were there to help them. So one of the things that we're doing, and it's really important because we're doing something for charity. There you go. There's the Anyone World logo there. And one of the things we're doing for charity at the moment is there's a foundation called the Dyspraxia Foundation that centers all around the condition, and it's a condition that my son actually has. Right. So what we're doing is I put out would have been about a month ago, Laurie, about a month ago we started putting out. Yeah, for kind of a call for writers to do an anthology. And what we would do is people would do this anthology, and we wanted to get, so we've called the anthology Perspectives. So it's the genres are, it's fairly loose, so it's, you know, sci-fi, dark fantasy, you know, kind of just kind of tad horror, that kind of thing. And all the proceeds for the book go to charity, go to this Dyspraxia Foundation. And one of the things that we want to do is we want to promote the book, but we also want to make people aware of the condition, because it's a condition that's often overlooked, I think. And before my son was diagnosed with it, it was a condition that I'd never actually heard of. You see, so it was really important to do that. And I was overwhelmed by the people that have put in to, you know, that have submitted stories to this book. And as you say, amongst those, there are the first timers in there. So it's really exciting to give these people the book as well, you know. So it'll be their first time in print. So it's like for me, it's like a great double whammy. It's like we get to do something for a charity that means a lot to me and my family. And on top of that, we get to help people get their first story in print. That's awesome, you know, for them. I'm so excited.
Yes. And by all means, I know it's like promoting is a different business. Marketing and promoting is different than writing and you know, setting your scripts and your layouts and all that. It's a different type of job, but it is a job, you know.
Yeah.
I want to let you know that in any way that we can help you guys get what you're doing seen, by all means, you know, drop the link in the group, drop the link on my Twitter feed, wherever, whatever.
Thank you, man.
I see it and I share it out. But look, I'm looking at everybody's stuff. You know what I mean? It's like, if I don't see it, I don't go looking for it. There's too much flowing in front of me already for me to have to go search for people to promote. So by all means, just put it in front of me where I see it, and I'll make sure as many people as I possibly can will see it too.
I appreciate that. Thank you, man.
A lot of people just forget to do it. And it's like, no, man, drop that link in the madness twice a day. Make sure I see it. So it goes to my Twitter feed. So it goes to my Facebook news feed. So that 2,000 people, you know, what's really funny is I have like, you know, 1,800 friends on Facebook. Only about 600 of them are in my comic group, but they're dang near all comic fans. So it's like a different audience entirely that I have to make sure sees the stuff that I drop in my group, or that you guys drop in my group. I still have to put it on my Facebook news feed, because there's another 1,000 people over there that aren't in my group, didn't see it. You know what I mean? So it's like I have a few different platforms that I'm getting a solid base on, and they know what I do. I show them what's up. I show them who's doing what's coming out, you know, what somebody's doing. I love meeting new people and having new stuff to show, man. You know, so yeah, make sure you're seeing. Let's talk about your Patreon a little bit. I know I got that banner rolling right now too.
Yes.
So go ahead, give us the rundown on that.
I'll let LA do this, because she's top on the Patreon.
Yeah, P. Hayden put me in charge of it eventually. Yeah, it's basically just, we kind of have, there's the core four of us. There's P. Hayden, myself, D.W. Howard, and Sarah Butcher, who are currently writing content for the main continuity. So we're basically putting a whole bunch of sneak peeks up there, and we have some art from some of the artists, and they're all the tiers, and it tells you what things are. And we give all of our patrons a digital copy of Messiah, since it's our debut issue and it's important to ASAP, and we kind of want to get you guys right into the world immediately. And yeah, it's just a whole bunch of sneak peeks. So you got Sister Grimm in there, you got Level 8, you got Tales of POV, you got Messiah #2, and you got Dead of Night, which is another issue that's being rolled out. It was being serialized through Patreon, so you can check it out there. And it's just you just get some early updates from announcements that are coming out, and you just get you can message us and interact with us, and basically we built it for our fans. So whatever people want to see. Like, we're pretty much open to ideas and willing to put some stuff out there. So we think I don't know, it's a fun little place to have sneak peeks, and not enough people are getting access to it yet. So we'd love to have more people join.
Well, this is what we do. There's another show right there. Okay. There's a show right there. Okay. It's like, these guys are always looking for content. I think I saw RJ today saying that he was wide open all week on his show. So this is what we do. You know, I'm probably gonna get you guys where you like get sick of people hitting you up to be on their shows, but you know, that's what I do.
Thank you, man. That's cool.
We're always willing to talk to you, Zant.
Well, I mean, I mean, they say it's an industry, they say it's a community. I like to call the madness a family, you know, because everybody in the madness, what they do in the madness pretty much is all, you know, helping each other out. You know, if you're looking for some advice and you're wanting to do a Kickstarter, whatever, there's somebody out there somebody in the madness that will give you the exact advice that you're looking for, or, you know, tell you their experience. There's so many people that are willing to help, you know, and just like what you're doing with bringing up the newer people, you know, that's all that we want to do. Rick knows promote, and then promote some more, because the more people that see it, the more people that are going to back your book, buy your book, read your book,
Absolutely.
tell other people about your book. And this is probably the most important one, because you guys know word of mouth sells.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I get your book in my hand and I read it and I like it, and it's a nice book and it came in good shape, nice Gemini can, you know, mailer, and it's, you know, and I'm going to tell everybody about it.
Yeah, that's it. You're absolutely right. And the one thing that's good as well is because we've got the book and then we've got the comic, and then we're looking at centering around both, is we've brought the comic book world to some people's attention who wouldn't have actually thought about it. So some people who were just strictly books and so on and so forth are now opening up to, you know, the comic book world, which is awesome. You know, it's so good. You know, so some people, a friend of mine, he bought the book, and then he was like 2 stories in, and then he ordered the comic, because it was then like, oh, well, I want to see what goes on after, I want to see what leads on. But it, you know, he himself would have never picked up a comic. So it's really nice to bring this to fresh eyes as well.
Yeah. And you know, that's the thing. I think you, I have like a bridge between a Facebook following and a Twitter following, and most people are kind of like hanging out on one or the other. You know, everything I see on Twitter, I bring down to my group on Facebook, and I'm like, look, y'all, look at this, because they wouldn't have seen it otherwise. Or, you know, and vice versa. Something in my group that I know this guy ain't on Twitter, boom, I'm gonna put it up on Twitter so people can see it. You know, and I encourage people to set up accounts in both places. And even if, I mean, I know people that hate Facebook, they just hate it. And it's like, you can set up a Facebook account and just join the madness, not pay attention to nothing else.
Yeah. No, I'm going to say I'm probably one of those. I have like a 50-50 on social media. I'm one of those people, I have to take breaks every so often, because I find sometimes you kind of, you know, you get the jumble and you get a bit overwhelmed, and I just kind of go, I'm going to take a day off. You know. Yeah,
I took a weekend off last week.
Yeah, I have to take breaks, but I don't have. So we've got like ASAP on, you know, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, and so on and so forth. And I have Facebook, but the only reason I have Facebook is to have ASAP on Facebook.
Right.
So I never go through my own account. I never really do anything on there. It exists, but I've only got it for ASAP. You know, so I can relate.
Link the page to the madness.
I will do.
You know, I mean, I tell everybody that too. If you have a page for your book, it's okay to link your page to the madness. I want
Will do.
people to see your books. I want people to see your projects. Everybody, you know.
Well, there's a good chance that we'll be having a couple Kickstarters coming up soon in the
Yep.
near future, so could definitely use some support there too. We actually had
definitely.
a Kickstarter back in November, which ASAP was really new, and we ended up fully funded, and it's cool how quickly people see the vision behind ASAP and just want to be a part of it and want to support us. So it is cool when you get out there and people throw money at you a bit. So
It's kind of like that, huh? But I mean, like in my case, I'm a collector.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have my problem, like with the graphic novels. I get one. It's almost impossible to read a graphic novel all the way through without it ending up being all bent open. The corners are bent up a little bit. And then I have to get done reading it and I have to stick it in my dang press, or something. It's like, that's I like floppies. You can read them real quick without messing them up, put them back in that sleeve.
Yeah.
Never touch it again. I read it. I'm good, but I'm a collector. So everything has to be, for me, I love it when people still break down like a graphic novel or something into floppies so that I still have that number one first print or whatever, you know what I mean? Collector.
Yeah.
But I did notice that you had signed copies of the book.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it was an interesting one to do that, because what we had to do was we had to have them printed in Canada, so LA Cunningham could sign them, and then she sent them to me. So when people order them, they've literally been already around the world and back over here before they've had both our signatures. So, but we did really well with those. It was really nice, the feedback that we got off people, and what was great was we were starting to get photos of people when they received them. There's our signatures. Yes. It was a really great feeling, man. It was awesome.
You'll see me do unboxing videos as well on my YouTube channel. Anytime I get something, I'll even invite, like if I was to order this book and they sent it to me, I would invite you out. I'd be, look, I'm about to bust this box open. You want to come out live and see my reaction? Some people are really confident in how they ship, and they know their book ain't gonna get tore up on the way here, and they're like, yeah, I'll come out. And some people are like, oops, I put it in a regular envelope. I better not. But no, I love it. I love when people come out with me and I unbox their book.
Yeah.
And show it off to people, just like you say, hold it up right here. And I've done it a bunch of times. I love doing that. There we go. Hex is picking up Mo's job in the chat. I got you, bro.
Thank you, man.
Yes, I even show off the gifts that my friend sent. Look, she's talking about this bag right here. She made me a bunch of these little CromCon pins. Okay, that one says Hail Crom, and my comic related madness logo.
That's class.
She made a bunch of these and sent them out. But look, she even went to the making the comic or the Monday Mad or Comic Talk with Pops Van Zant logo. The promo card there. She even printed that on the little cards and everything. I was like, Trish is so cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yes. Oh, Bargain Bin Show. Yeah, Mike Jimmy. Yeah, these guys need to get on the Bargain Bin Show too, bro. What's up, Zaid? How you doing, brother? Yeah, dude, this has been, I think moving to this time slot was a great idea. We've had people in the chat the whole time, paying attention and liking what you guys got going on.
Thanks for having us, man. It's been awesome.
I'm kind of looking forward to seeing where this goes. Make sure you keep us totally up to date over here.
Will do.
And we also always love people that are doing things with other people, helping, you're helping out other people. You got some names of some people that we don't know about, let us know. I mean, click these links. Drop some of these people an invite to the madness. Let them know what we do so that they can be seen here too.
Yeah, no, definitely. That's part of what we want to do is when we start launching with the Anyone world and we start getting people out there, we want to give like it's almost like we want to do like a promo tour of their book the minute it's out. So it'll be because everyone's all over the world, then it'll be a virtual promo tour, and that's what we want to do. And it'll be something different and just a hell of a lot of fun.
Gee, I wonder if we could do that during a CromCon weekend.
Well, I will let you know dates when stuff starts coming out for sure.
I'll tell you what, you're talking about, later in the year, anytime you want to get an hour or two block during the CromCon weekend and bring your whole team out and talk about everything, you got it, man.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, that sounds good to me. That sounds awesome. Thank you.
And I do that the last weekend of every month.
Cool.
CromCon. Okay.
Noted.
It's like the whole weekend long. Some of these people in the chat have been in it. They know what I'm talking about. It is it's a virtual con. It starts at, like noon and goes till midnight.
Cool.
Saturday and Sunday. And it's like, just depending on how much content somebody has, how much time they get. But usually it's a 30-minute time slot. Somebody comes out individually to talk about their project or whatever. But if you're bringing a team, I always give teams as much time as they want, because they usually have, by the time you've introduced all 4, 5, 6 of your people, you've already killed 20 minutes of your time. So
yeah.
I make sure that you guys, when you bring your team out, you get more time. And we always have a great time. We always have a great audience. And, of course, it's all up on replays. If there's a really exceptional segment in CromCon, I will make sure that stays up as the featured video for the next month or whatever. Like right now, actually, the one we have up right now has been up for 2 months because it was Brian Polito. He came back for the 1-year anniversary. He was here for CromCon 1, and he came back for CromCon 13 for the 1-year anniversary. So you can go watch that segment on the channel right now.
Awesome.
It was fun, man. He's a great interview, and he's a world of knowledge when it comes to Kickstarter and setting up your promotional, being excited, being, it's like I said, you guys are excited about what you're doing. That makes it easy for me to go out there and tell people about your stuff, real easy. And there's another one, Charlie's of London. That's another show. Okay.
Cool. No, I'll have a look.
All these people are approachable. They're all, like you can find them on my Twitter. You can find them in the madness. They're all approachable. And they're all always looking for somebody new to come out on the shows, man. That's what we want to keep it fresh, keep it, keep showing people the new stuff that's coming out. So, when you do release that next book, people are aware of you now.
Yeah.
You have the initial bump, not the who are these guys, and we had to promote you for this long to get people to look at you. You'll already be known. You'll be seen. That's what we want to do. I guess I need to send Mike his link too, huh? Do you know Mike Jimmy? Mike Jimmy, where? Jeez, I closed everything. Now I have to open. I gotta open the Facebook back up so I can send Mike the link. Mike Jimmy lives in the Netherlands. He has a book called Life on Korra.
Cool.
And he's gonna be our next guest. Was there anything else you wanted to cover before we? No,
we're good. No, that's awesome. Thank you so much for letting us come on. We've really enjoyed it. Thank you, man.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm not chasing you off right this second. I always love making sure everybody gets to meet each other. You know what I mean? Because you never know. That could be collaboration down the line somewhere. I love to do that kind of stuff. So let me get Mike the link here real quick and let him come out so you can meet Mike. And then you can, if you want to, I mean, he's one. There you go. Zay Studios just got their copy of Life on Korra, which is Mike's book. Life on Korra 4 is the one that just came out, launched just the other day. Good stuff. I read Life on Korra 3. Mike's world build is very unique.
That's cool.
It's amazingly unique, actually, I think, personally, because I haven't seen anything like this ever, and he's killing it, man. And we met him when he first came out with Life on Korra 3 is when I met him and became aware of him. And we've been promoting the hell out of what he's doing ever since because I love what he does.
Awesome.
Mike, how you doing, brother?
Well, I just got out of another 2-hour stream, like literally 5 minutes ago. They went on a little longer than I expected. But yeah, we're after a weekend of holy crap. How is this even possible? I'm glad to see Love and Korra doing this well, and the crippling imposter syndrome is finally over. Because holy crap.
You was really happy, huh?
Oh man.
Mike launched just the other day. He launched Life on Korra 4 just the other day.
Right,
I
cool.
launched it on Friday. We are already more than 500 euros further than Life on Korra 3 over 3 months' time. Within 3 days.
The same amount of backers. You've also almost matched the backers already in just a couple days.
Yeah.
So,
that's awesome.
Yeah, we're going to blow this one up for sure. PA, this is Mike. LA, this is Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Nice to meet you.
And you,
I'm sorry,
man,
I was stuck in the other stream. I have no idea what you guys do, but I hope to see you around to actually get more info about it.
No problem.
Let me drop this real quick again. Look, see that one?
Go,
ASAP Comics UK. ASAP Comics UK. All right? You can check that out after the show, Mike. You can go check it out. It looks awesome, man. I'm looking forward to finding out what it's really all about. But you might want to talk to them. I don't know.
No. By all means, tell me about it. Yeah, I'm interested.
Well, no, I don't mean right now. I want to definitely plug your book. Everybody else has got to plug your book all weekend, dude. I ain't even got my shot yet.
Fair.
We'll send you some links, Mike.
Yeah, sure, totally.
Cool.
Yeah, you guys definitely hook up. You guys, you're all on my Twitter.
Yes. Yeah, we will do. Thank you, man.
If you look
and
in
you see my Twitter in my name tag, so
cool.
Yeah, if you look on the top of my profile in my Twitter, you see all of you guys' all of your Twitter handles are right there. So
that's fantastic. Thank you so much, and thanks again for having us. We'll bail out and let you speak to Mike. Thank you so much, and speak to you guys soon. Thank you.
Yeah,
take it easy, dudes.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Bye, and you.
Thanks for coming out. All right, that was cool.
Always good. Yeah, always good to meet new people.
They got a good looking little project right there, bro.
Yeah.
Have to check it out. Yeah, I love dude.
Yeah, we exploded. Okay, let me switch it to USD for I'm pretty sure that most viewers right now are American because Europe is asleep. So let me get a little. There we go. Select currency. Not euros. I want to go to USD because that's what I'm putting my stretch goals on as well. So we are at 2,152 United States dollars. That is way more than Life on Korra 3 did. Way more. Okay, and I'm still not entirely
I do have a question though. Out of your current backers, how many of them have gone back to get Life on Korra 3?
Most of them.
That means you're getting new backers, bro. That means you're getting new backers.
Yeah, no, right. I'm getting a lot of new backers. I mean, having it be underwater helps, but Yeah, we're going a little insane on this issue. Let me restart sharing my screen real quick so I can have sound, and I will share the trailer with you guys. There we go. No, wait. I forgot to click the thing again. I am dum. There we go.
There you go. Dude, I was sitting here, and it was like when you did your launch party on Nita and Meredith's show. It was like, man, I gotta share this out everywhere. It was just like it was my show. Okay, it was just like as if it was my show. I was on YouTube watching, hitting share, going to the next group, bang, hitting share, going to the next group, bang. Like 30, 35 groups on Facebook that I'm in,
no,
you know.
You
just like I do like for the beginning of CromCon when I just run down that whole group list. That's what I did during their show. I didn't have to talk. I didn't have to interview anybody. I just sat there going, click,
click.
Yep. Click.
All right, share my screen. I'll show you guys the trailer.
Hi. Doris, sup?
So, if some of you have seen Love and Korra 3 and went, you know what, that shipping is way too high. And I agree. So you see the little guy in the chat right now called Critical Blast. This guy, we managed to get the shipping down to the United States, to the United Kingdom, and within the European Union to only €8. Within the Netherlands, if you live in the Netherlands as well, just as me, then it's free. Free shipping all over. We're well ahead.
I know who wore my jacket. So here's my dumbass. I'm trying to hit stop camera. And there's Phil.
Yeah.
I'm trying to hit stop camera so I can like give me a little something over here. Only I hit the wrong button and muted myself and just smoked up right in front of everybody.
So
sorry,
for those who
legal where I live. I don't care. You know.
Yeah. Those who aren't familiar with the series, every story is standalone. So you can pick up Love and Korra 4 and not have an issue whatsoever. Like you can just read through it and you'll have a standalone story. We're just expanding the world together with the reader. But if you really want to get into the whole thing, there's the Love and Korra Deep Dive, where you get every variant of Love and Korra 4 and issues 1 and 3 for only €60 instead of the 64 that would normally be. Then there's a digital copy for you Americans that still think that shipping is too much at $10. What's wrong with you? And, you know, you get the digital version of issue 4.
John Running, what's up, brother?
Dude, yeah, thanks, man. Really appreciate it. €10, you get the digital catch-up tier. You know, if you live outside of the US, UK, or EU, then, yeah, you're going to pay the full shipping. I'm sorry, I don't have contacts there. But You know, that's the high shipping, and that's the times. I'm sorry. Physical copy for €10 with only €8 shipping. That means for $20 or $22, you're done, and you have the complete thing. Same shipping for a variant cover, the physical catch-up tiers, or a physical catch-up tier with one of the variants. Then you can get all variants for €40. So that's the main cover, the variant by Nina Adderline, who did a wonderful job at making it a Fibonacci sequence, and the black and white cover by Rich Perrotta, which sadly he still hasn't sent in. Yeah, I know, it's annoying because he finished it.
You get there. You get it. I know how rich.
Yeah, it'll come around. At €60 or $73, you can get an original inked page, inked by myself. Let me grab one for you so you can see what is up. This way around. There we go. Original A3 pages. So that's like 11 by 16 something.
Beautiful. It's beautiful, Mike. It's beautiful.
Then you can get an A4 commission. More. Yeah,
oh, wait,
no, not yet. But wait, there's more. So at €200, both tiers are available. You have the original inks by Rich Perrotta, as well as another €200, the original inks by myself for this issue. So Rich Perrotta offered me to make the inks for this cover, and I put out a poll on Twitter on which one they preferred more. They chose Rich, so he's going to be on the main cover.
Sweet.
You now, can get
I'm not saying they should have chose him over you, but it's always better though, because that brings his audience to your book.
Exactly.
And it brings you to his audience, because he's going to tell his friends, look, I'm on this, and there
exactly.
You go. You know, that's exactly, you know, the whole premise of what we do. Exposure. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh yeah, don't forget indiebull.com. Don't forget your
discount code FOLT10, and you can take me off of full screen, dude.
I had to turn that down a little bit. I think I was a little loud. Oh, that's because you got two screens open. That's why we're getting echo. Okay, I get echo. That's not my fault.
I'm not hearing any echo.
I'm hearing it probably because it's probably coming through your audio on your screen,
weird.
On your share screen.
That is a good question, John. And my favorite issue so far is issue 4, and like this issue. And the reason is that my colorist got a lot more creative freedom on this issue, and had a lot more color to work with. That's weird, because I'm not hearing anything. And hold on, let me. There. But because it's deep underground, red hues were allowed as well. And let me scroll down to one of the pages. Like, she absolutely blasted me away. It's absolutely amazing what she did. And I didn't give her any artistic direction on this. This is all her. So what you're seeing is what I got and what I pretty much saw as the first person, and I just jaw dropped every single time.
Of course, that was the way I was when I was going through your number 3. It was so unique. It was like the color palette was unique. The the complete. Come on, you're like all over there going. It's not that big of a world build. Yeah, it is, dude. It's a very unique world build. It's and because every issue you change the focus to a different part of your world, it's a freaking world build, bro. Okay, you focus on the creatures, that's fine, but all the creatures are in a different part of your world.
Yeah. Like what we're doing is we're just taking the reader by the hand, and we're taking them along on a stroll through this world and looking at different creatures every single time.
Right.
So in issue 3 you had hive mind sentient rock people that I have some fun news about in a second. But in issue 4 we're going deep underwater, and we are going to find out about the Mischius and their very strict and set ways.
Well, see, I had one question about the rock people, which I have never asked you because I wanted to ask you live about this. But there's rocks all over your world. Are there rock people all over your world?
Maybe.
You got underwater rock people? Do you got rock people on the outer surface?
No.
Okay, you see what I'm saying? It's like because there's a lot of rock there, and you got rock people.
Well, the thing is, they have to get back inside of the mountain every single day after so many hours, because they are silicon-based creatures. Like the rock is just an exoskeleton, and so they will overheat if they stay out too long.
Okay, so if wherever there's one of those hives, they could be, or wherever there could be one of those hives, there could be them. So they could be anywhere. It just depends on what you want to do. That was all I wanted.
No. That's a good question.
I love the fact that writers have control. See, because there can be underwater rock people. There's rocks underwater.
And another good one from Critical Blast. So the reason that there is no red or yellow in this world is because the core only gives off blue light. And so all you're going to get is blues and grays and greens, somewhat purples, the darker shades, but no reds, no yellows, no orange, because those are they are outside of that spectrum.
So if you're wondering what that banner down there is, Bolt 10 discount code for your Gemini mailers. If you're a creator and you're getting Geminis for your fulfillment purposes, use the discount code Bolt 10 and get yourself a little discount. That's what we do. That's what we do.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, we already crossed a couple of stretch goals. We hit the patches for every physical backer. So everyone is going to get a 2-inch patch. And yes, Shay knew a guy. I actually surprised her on that one because she didn't know about it. I kept it secret for her, and she was just like, I think 20 minutes into her stream, I went, if we had $2,000 right now, we were like $50 away, I'm going to add patches. So she backed immediately.
See, people, it's about marketing. It's about marketing. Everybody loves to see Shay smile. Her whole audience loves to see her happy. One of the things that makes Shay happy is patches.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? If you got patches in your campaign, Shay's going to be talking about the patches in your campaign. She's also going to tell you she knows a guy.
Oh, yes. So we hit 20 backers as well. So everyone is going to get a free A4 print again. That's the same size as the comic. That's 8 and a quarter by 11. So they're not your American comic book size. They're magazine size. 40 backers. Yeah. Welcome, dudes. What has been the most difficult element on keeping my writers contained on the rules that I set down for them in this sandbox? That has been the most annoying thing so far, because they have plenty of scripts ready to go, but there is no magic in this world. I have my specific color palette, and to try and keep them within that, it's annoying. Because every single time I have to like push him back, going, no, colors are wrong, and there's magic involved. No. But no, it's a blast to work with these people. It's a blast to create these pages and see them come back from my colorist. But yeah, guys, I'm looking forward to the last stretch goal that I have so far. I'm going to add plushies of the main character from Life and Coral 1. And they're going to be affordable. They're going to be really nice. Yeah, there we go. I know, Pop Culture. Dude, thank you so much for that one. You're awesome. But what I'm also going to do with plushies, and I'll scroll back up to my latest update, is that I'm going to make the rock people from Life on Korra. And this is a prototype, and I quickly realized I don't have the skills and the quality to give out something as unique as I'm trying to make here. So I am going to get a manufacturer to make 5 of them, and that's it. So those 5 are going to be the only ones made. They will be available soon. I'm waiting for a reaction from them. But yeah, you're going to get Octas plushies from the Rock Server dude. So this guy is going to be a plushie as well. And there's only going to be 5 of them. They're not going to be cheap. They're really exclusive. And because there's only going to be 5 made, they will... they're really not cheap to make custom plushies. I'm sorry. I wish I could ask them less, but then I would have to just make them an open line. And yeah, I want to keep these a little exclusive. But you know, if we had $4,500, not euros, so we're just under halfway there, we will add those to the campaign, and you will be able to get them.
We got so much time. We got so much time. Check it all out. Check it out, you guys. You guys know I love book 3. You can still get book 3. I think there might even still be some of them Stone Surfer covers available. Y'all know.
I will not make them available on the campaign itself. But, you know, I'll probably slip 1 or 2 in with backers, so they can just get one randomly. And those were only 50 made of each, both variants from Life on Korra 3. So,
yes.
Pops is getting one. It's finally it's finally in the country.
I've been talking about this one for a long time because to me it wasn't just a unique world build and all that. He does an homage cover, and you read the book, and it's actually in the book. It's not just an homage cover. It actually, the scene takes place in the book. So you've got your Stone Surfer homage, but in the book, you'll see that dude riding that surfboard, which is actually his other shield appendage, whatever.
Exactly.
But it's, to me, that again was something unique. Mike took it to the next level on this book, and I was like, man, underfunded. Come on, you guys. This should be blowing up. This is good stuff. If you love something that's really unique, that's not Joe superhero, that's not any of the agendas running in any freaking direction. It's just a unique world with a whole different kind of thing going on.
Yes,
if that's what you want,
adventure.
Your escapism, this is your escapism. This isn't a book that drags you right back into your depression. You know? I mean, yeah.
Pop Culture Adventure. I'm going to first send out an email to all the backers, like, hey, this is going to be available. These are only 5 made, and I'm going to do that like I'm going to do that like at the start of the day, and then at the end of the day, I'm going to actually add them to the campaign. So, you know, you guys will be the first ones to know, because I know the reaction to those plushies was extreme. So I want my the backers that already got one to be the first ones to be able to get one.
Yeah. You didn't expect that, did you?
No, not that big. But there's another little thing that I want to talk about because the really big tier has been taken. So that would be creating a comic with us, and we would publish it, we would crowdfund it, and it would be a canon story. But if you want to go a little less extreme, you will get the entire series, and we will make a canon creature with you. So I am really, really hoping someone will take that. That's going to be a lot of fun to do.
Mm-hmm. I kind of love that. Yeah, I love that you. I mean, I love that people when they include the fans in what they're doing.
Well, yeah, it's all about the fans.
Interaction.
Without you fans,
Yeah.
I wasn't here. And
interaction is so key, and when you include them, not just in getting to read your book or getting a signed copy of it, but when you go, hey man, have you ever wanted to create a character in just a totally foreign world? Here you go. Here's your parameters. Give me something.
You got to keep in mind too, like I wrote essays about how the world works, but that doesn't mean that you need all that much to know to read a comic, one of these comics. You could read it with your 5 or 6 year old kid. You could read it as your own and still have a wonderful time. It's an all ages book that can be read on many different levels, and I'm proud of that. There's we financed the first 2 issues ourselves. Those were already done. I finished and published 11 Core 2 a week before Corona hit last year. So I was crying because, the first con was a week later. And I had, comics signed, set up, and suddenly there was nothing left. But yeah, I believe in what we're doing here. And so far, the reaction from everyone has been amazing, whether it was on 3 or on 4 so far, because I've sent it out to proofreaders. I've sent it out to people who wanted a sneak preview. I think Popsy even got one. If I haven't yet, I'm sorry, Popsy, you will get it after the stream.
You know better than that. I don't want to see it till I get it in my hands. Now look,
fair enough.
I read the first one, the PDF. Okay, I read the PDF of the first one because I knew it was going to be a while, But I'm not a PDF guy. If I'm sitting here in the chair at the desk and I'm reading comics instead of promoting comics, I'm not doing my job. Okay, comics is for when I'm sitting over there, and I ain't working. I gotta have them in my hand, bro. And the other thing is I've had some people take a PDF review of mine.
Yeah.
Where I told everybody, man, the story's great. This story's great. And then use that to sell their book. And I'm not. I haven't got their book in my hand.
Yeah.
I don't know how good they fulfill. I don't know if their book's on good stock and good paper in the printing. I don't know any of that until it's in my hand. So when they use me for review to sell their books, and I'm like, they've never sent me a book. I'm like, yeah, the art's tight, the story's tight, but
yeah,
I ain't got one.
Pops is so Pops is going to get 11 core pack from issue 3, and it's underway. But he's also getting 5 extra copies to give away whatever way he wants.
And I want everybody to know that's one PDF that I did read because the Stone Surfer cover and I'm an old school Surfer fan, so I did read the PDF, and when I came across the actual scene, the actual panels, and I was like, no way, it's actually in the book. And ever since then, I've been telling people and using that as a selling point that this is a original thing. Okay, it's different, it's unique, and that is what I've always leaned on as the selling point. I can't wait till this package gets here. Look, he shipped out all these. Everybody else has been showing theirs off. Look at mine. Look at mine. just sitting here waiting because mine's been stuck. You can ask Mike. It's been stuck somewhere.
Yeah, it's stuck in
for quite a
customs.
while.
No, but it
Yeah.
has been sent to the addressee now.
Oh, I
So
know.
it has been released in
I'm just saying,
customs. So
it's like we've been watching for the last couple of weeks, and everybody's showing
Yeah.
theirs off, and it's like, where's mine?
but yeah, I really hope they come in this week for you.
I'm
But,
just
yeah.
really, I'm super glad, super freaking happy for you, man, that this thing jumped. And we're going to push it to the end, just like we did last time. You know how we do it. Get it now. Life on Cora 4.
Let's see. Do I have another backer in the last half hour? No. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
It's okay. It's
Guys,
all good.
If you like what you see, this is a very, yeah, I know that it is a very unique thing, and it's not superheroes, and it's not what you're used to, but this is what I grew up with. These are the standalone stories that either teach you a lesson or give you just a wonderful hour to read something, and make you go, you know what, I had fun. And I would like to see more of this. That's what I'm creating here. That's what I want to create. And I know that you're not used to it, but you can just grab issue 4 for $22, and you will get a story on its own, or you get the catch up tier and you get 4 stories all on their own.
And that
You know,
shipping
there
from
is no-
overseas ain't gonna kill you this time. That shipping
Oh, no.
ain't gonna get you this time. See, so if that was one of the things that you were kind of bummed about on the last book, or that held you back from buying the last book, that shipping is down to about $10 US, y'all. So getting the book from the UK over here for $10 is damn tight. Thanks, RJ, for making that kind of stuff happen. Mike, do you know Frank Forte? Have you met
No, I don't
Frank
think so.
Forte?
I don't know.
Well, go ahead and
bring
give
him up.
everybody one more little rundown where they can find you at, and then I'll bring
All
him
right.
out. You can meet him.
You can find me
Come on.
on Indiegogo right now with Live on Cora 4 Inner Talents. You can find me on Twitter at @and_ents. You can find me on Facebook as Mike, Jimmy, Lortia, the Bruin, or Varies and Ents, which is my publishing house. And yeah, look me up. I'm always in for a chat. If you want to do something to cross promo with me, if you got a campaign running yourself and you just want to do some cross promo, hit me up. I'd love to. I'd love to combine our audiences, and I'm actually going to make a exclusive print with Arya Blackness with his Talus.
Nice.
We got that figured out just earlier. So yeah, we're gonna
Arya's
take.
gonna be at CromCon. He's gonna be making his first appearance at CromCon this month. I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bring Frank in so we can introduce you to each other, because that's one of the things Pops likes to do. Frank Forte.
Yeah, we met.
Hey.
We met this guy
Yeah, we
last
met.
time.
Yeah.
We met.
Oh,
We were
yeah.
talking about comics and shit.
Sorry,
We met virtually.
I didn't see I couldn't get the face with the name. But yes, I've seen you before. Yeah.
Cool, man. Yeah, no, the campaign looks great. I'll definitely cross promote with you. I'm doing a campaign right now too, and I'm finding that the cross promotion and the update trades and all that seems to be working the best.
Yeah.
Better than posting to Facebook groups constantly, and even Twitter. It's the update trades and trading with people really seems to work. So yeah, I'll do it. But can I post an update? Can I link to an Indiegogo inside Kickstarter and update?
As far as I know, yeah.
Okay.
I
didn't know
don't
if
think
they
it,
prohibited
as long
that.
as it's an update. If you don't put it on the main page, that's a different story.
Yeah, I'll do it. Let's do it. Let's do it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
There we go.
We're doing it. Crowdfunding,
Hey,
Kickstarter,
Frank,
Indiegogo,
what happened this morning,
Backer
Frank?
Kit.
I woke
There's
up.
a new one, Pledge Box. Pledge Box is new, man. You got to check out Pledge Box.
Oh,
Low
really?
fees. Low fees. funding the campaign. You only get charged like 3% of the stuff that they sell.
Wow.
Unlike BackerKit, where they take 3% of what you make. Pledge box, baby, pledge box. Just found out about it last night. No,
Is
they're
that
not
a-
paying me to say this.
Is that a fulfillment company or
Yeah, like BackerKit.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because I'm
You've
just
heard
doing
of
it
them?
on my own. Yeah, I know them. But I don't have the numbers yet to consider it, and up to 100 boxes, I'm fine. But if I get up to 100 backers, holy crap, that would be like 3.5 times what I made in Lava Gorda. 3.
I think it also allows you, like, you could fulfill yourself, but it also allows you to do, what do they call that? Surveys longer and twice or 3 times if you need to. And then also it keeps your campaign going a little longer. So people that missed it could also pledge. Whoa!
I don't know where that came from.
Big old snot came out. I seen a green one come out.
No, clean hands, no snot. But what I do have here, what happened this morning, Frank? I woke up and you were funded, bro.
I know it happened on Mike Higgins' Rebel Comics show last night. Creator of Niobe. We were on his show and talking about it, and it funded live. It was pretty cool. So
awesome, dude! Congratulations.
Yep, and look, we weren't trying to go for a whole lot. It's only $3,000, but we're there. Hopefully, people don't back out because then I could get easily screwed if they do. But we're trying to. We got another week. If we can get another grand,
you can do this. Come on. Yeah.
We can do it. So I added there's a bunch of cool add-ons, a bunch of Asylum Press stuff once you get in there. And
I was going to let you go ahead and share. We're not pressed for time now, Frank.
Okay.
I'm here as long as you are. If you want to pull up your own screen and go through it.
Dude, we could go 5 hours. Let's go 5 hours tonight. Let's just marathon.
4 a.m. for me. That's cool with me. Yeah, sure, whatever.
Marathon. Let's see how long we can. Let's go until we pass out, man. I don't give a shit. Let's just
go.
I'll be back. If you want to go ahead and share your screen so that you can show us exactly what you're talking about at the time, I'm all good with that. Make sure you hit that audio button though, so we can hear your.
Yeah, which audio button do I hit? Where is that exactly?
Go back out. Go back out.
Unshare.
Yeah. Now, when you first hit that share button and that window opens up.
Yep.
Okay. See down in the left-hand lower corner where it says audio share.
Some screens let you share audio checkbox on the next window. Follow these steps.
Check that box. And then when you open up your StreamYard, it shares your audio stream. When you play
where's my window? Yeah, I don't see that checkbox.
It's not there in the lower left-hand corner.
And I'm opening StreamYard like I have a StreamYard account.
Yeah, no, but are you on Google Chrome? Because it's only on Google Chrome that it works.
That's right. Google. I'm
on.
All right, don't worry about it.
No, let me switch to Chrome because I'm on Safari, dude. What the hell am I doing on Safari?
You're on Safari. You ain't got
Safari. Oh man.
It's Indiana Forte. He's on Safari.
I'm on Safari, man. Man, it's just I'm old school, man. I'm promoting the Apple product, man. All right, let me try this. Okay, now I'm on Chrome. I got my Chrome window open. Screen 2. Let me back out, right? Do this. Back out.
Yeah, just back out.
Share screen.
Now look in the lower left-hand corner.
Window, Chrome tab. Do I have to check my... Oh, share audio. I got it. I got to go to Chrome tab.
Click that. Just click that and then pick whichever window you're wanting. Obviously, your campaign window. Open that. There you go. Boom.
You can see it because I can't see. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
yeah. Okay, cool, man. So this is it.
David thought, hold on, before you do anything, since I see the name, I must attribute the art.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
You got a fout. I was saying fout. It's fought, right?
Okay, but okay,
don't
see
know.
this right here?
What variant? Nice.
See this right here? He started drawing this hell girl, right? And he was
Nice.
like, the first person who guesses what he's drawing wins. And when he first started drawing it, I thought those were goggles up there, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, Tank Girl. Wrong. Then he started drawing the fist.
Yeah.
Hell
Boom.
Girl.
I would have said
I
Catwoman with the goggles. I would have said Catwoman.
Yeah.
But I mean, it looked like Tank Girl, you know. The
Yeah, it
face
looks
and
good.
everything.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Love it.
He sent me this and a female Beetlejuice.
Nice. I love it.
Good stuff.
Awesome.
I love it too, man. I like
Yeah.
it's right there on display all the time. So
I love it, man.
take it down off the shelf for a minute. Now there's a
Yeah.
blank spot over there.
You got to fix that, man.
But yeah, man, it's like awesome stuff that, you know, that I, so much of the stuff that everybody sees, they think that I paid for. I've won so much of it
Right.
just on goofy stuff like that.
Right.
Just picking the right person. Come on, I tuned into Joe's show for 5 minutes. What I thought was going to be 5 minutes ended up winning one of Frank's books, signed
Right.
Vampire Versus,
Yeah.
just because it happened to pop in there for a little while.
Yeah.
I get a lot of stuff that way. I am not by any means buying all this stuff.
Yeah. Right. Right.
I wish I could buy all this stuff.
I know.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't put your banner. I do have your banner already.
Okay, that's one of them. Then I got a shorter one. I'll give you the shorter one too. That's Kevin.
I had that one ready to go. Ding, 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 ding. Look how long that fucker is.
Here, use this one. This is from Kevin in Ink to Marketing, who also helps me out. That's a little one. It's a little bit better. But yeah, this is the campaign. It's Warlash. It is Cold Metal Mayhem and Bioburden, two comic books, two brand new ones. Added a little who is Warlash. He's a renegade armored warrior of a dystopian future, fighter of genetically altered mutants, battler of supervillains,
Work.
pummeler of deviant cyborgs, destroyer of abhorrent worms, attractor of femme fatales,
Mm-hmm.
and annihilator of ghastly beasts. So that's kind of who he is. And then a little bit about me, you know, all my little stuff like Bob's Burgers, The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, which just came out. I storyboarded on that movie. Lovecraft Country, Three Below, Heavy Metal Mag, Insidious, Despicable Me 2. I worked on all that stuff.
Nice.
What we have here is the two books, two one-shots, all short stories, 24 pages of content. I think Cold Metal Mayhem might be at least 30. But those are the two new books coming out. And here's that's the cover. Andy Hall did that.
Nice.
Pretty badass.
Yeah.
Interiors by Steve Mannion. Colors by Omar Estevez. More interiors by Dwayne Harris. He's a heavy metal regular. The rewards, we got like a $10 reward, both books. We got the $20 reward, which is the Warlash Dark Noir. Very few of these left, but you can get the signed editions. These are fall first printings of when Dark Noir, the 3-issue series, came out. The $20 reward, you get the David Fott variant covers. So you get two of those. Yep. $20 reward is the Vicious Vixen sketchbook. I decided to throw in a sexy goth girl kind of sketchbook just to see what the response was. So it's kind of a little bonus in there. It's some of the stuff I do on my iPad and stuff. There's a little teaser of what's in there. The $40 reward, 2 metal variant covers. Everybody likes variants, limited variants. So I don't know what the number will be. It'll be pretty low, but
metal variant covers.
yeah.
Who did that? Who's doing your metal covers?
Who's printing them? I haven't decided yet.
All right. Maybe if you run into a not sure, hit me up. I know a couple people.
Yeah, I'll get a quote. That's fine. Yeah, sure. Let's do it, man. Let's make some connections here.
Oh yeah.
Then you get the 50. Yeah, that's cool. I'm open to. I was just gonna say it looks like it
Yeah.
belongs in heavy metal. Yeah, dude, totally.
Um,
Well, actually,
look.
Warlash was in heavy metal. I think he was in 271
Yep.
and maybe 277. So there was Warlash did appear in heavy metal. And then I'm doing a sketch cover of both books for 50, either Bioburden or Cold Metal Mayhem, or you could get both for 100. The $150 reward, you get everything that you just seen. You seen it for 150, so you save about 30.
Sweet.
And then the 180 reward, you get everything and the Vicious Vixen sketchbook for 180, and that also saves you 30. So that's the main stuff. Then we have the $40 little thing at the end. It's just a digital comics bundle from Asylum Press. It's all of our books digitally in case you're
Hold up.
overseas.
Stop right there. That Vampire Diaries right there. Hold up. Stop
Vampire
right there.
Versus.
Or Vampire Versus. Yeah, that one on the left. That's the one Frank sent me signed.
Yep.
Nice.
That one right there.
Yep.
And yeah, it's right over here. See, this is another problem. When they send them to you signed, you don't even want to take them out of the damn
Bag.
sleeve. You don't even want to, you know.
Right. Yep.
But I got it over there.
I know.
I got it over there waiting to be read.
Yep.
Okay. And it's
yeah, it's a goodie. So this is some of the stuff from our backstock: Insidious Tales, Asylum of Horrors, Beyond Doomsday, Detox. Detox was also in heavy metal. Two stories appeared in heavy metal. Stretch goals, we reached the first one, $3,000, which was a foil trading card with the illustration by Andy Hall, the cover to Cold Metal Mayhem. Every 1,000, we got a new stretch goal, a foil trading card by Ben Olsen, foil trading card by Ben Olsen again, 7x10 print by Bruno Werneck, and another 7x10 print. Can we do more than $7,000 in 5 days? I don't know. That's a tall order, but
how many shows are you willing to go on, Frank?
Yeah.
What's that?
How many shows are you willing to go on?
I'll go on as many as I can this last week. I've been trying to book some, but a lot of people, they're booked. They're already booked. So if you know someone that'll take me, I'll do it.
RJ at Critical Blast just said the other day he was looking for people. He was open all week.
I'll do it.
Looking for people. I'm sure Willa put you out there. Do you have a countdown party set up for when you close?
That's going to be Saturday night. What time is that? No, I don't have a closing party yet. Saturday night at 9 o'clock. Let's see. This Saturday, 9:27 p.m. So about 9:30. You guys think it's a good idea to do a closing party?
Well, you should always do a closing party. My only problem with it, I mean, it's not that it's a problem. There's a lot of streams Saturday night, so I can't guarantee you that I'm going to be able to draw a whole bunch of people.
Right.
But I'll do one for you if nobody else has.
Yeah, I haven't really set it up yet, but maybe if we share it out there on enough Facebook pages, we could draw some people in. I mean, who knows? What do you go for? An hour?
Yeah, I mean, you come out like an hour before it's over.
Yeah, 8:30 to 9:30. Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, and we share it out. We talk about it, and
Yep. Get some last minute pledges.
But
sure.
yeah, I was gonna say, you got people. There's people. If you scroll back in this chat, there's 4 or 5 different people with shows.
Right. Okay. Yeah, man. Anyone who's out there, send me an IM
this is what I'm saying, Frank.
Or Pops. Let's do it. I'm into it this week. I'm going to be there.
They might not be watching right now.
Oh, right.
Basically, what I'm saying is, oh hell, here we go with the dog.
Here we go. What the hell's going on over there? Easy. What do you got, a wolf?
3-part harmony, y'all.
What do you got, a wolf in the backyard there? Damn.
He has 3 huskies, and they like to make a lot of noise when someone comes
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, no doubt.
The kids are coming back up the hill from the lake, see, and the dog seen them out the window and went, "Oh, the kids are coming home! Oh!"
It's crazy, man.
Are you done? Are you done?
Almost.
So, what I was going to say is, every night, Frank, if you look into Madness from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock, there's 7, 8 different streams going every night.
Uh-huh.
Every one of them people is approachable.
Okay.
You might find the ones that are like, "Oh, man, we're booked." You let them know, "Man, my thing's closing this week." It's like 10 minutes on your show. Anything. I just,
Right. Just
totally
pop in,
appreciate
pop out.
They understand. You're in that last week. You're looking for that last push.
Okay.
Most everybody in the Madness will try to get you.
Okay. You want to help me set me up with the connections to those people, or do I have to do it myself?
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. It's like I'm setting you up with the connections right now. They're in the Madness every night. Every night, there's people in the Madness and their shows. And you wait till the show's over and you hit them up. You send them a message like, "Yo, man, Pop said you'd help me out."
Yo, man.
Pop said
yo, man. Put me on the show, man.
Yeah, man. And if they go, "Hey, man, I can't do that for you," tell me,
what do you mean?
"No, bro."
You're just looking to promote. You're just looking to promote your Kickstarter. Get out of there, you. Get out of there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's that last week. And anybody that doesn't understand that it's your last week and you're trying to get them last eyes on it, man, come on.
Yep.
Everybody understands if they're doing what I do.
Yeah, you got to promote.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it, man. I'll do some giveaways or whatever. We'll give something away on the show, whatever, man.
And you let them know that too, man. Let them know, "Hey, man, let me come on your show and talk about my book this last week. I'll give something away to one of your audience," and that draws us podcasters too.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Because we love to do things for our audience that we can't always afford to do.
Right. Right. Yeah. Well, if anyone's out there that has a podcast that's listening now, hit me or pops up, and let's do something this week, man. Putting it out there. Putting it out there, man.
There's one right there.
There it is. Oh boy.
Bang.
Okay.
There's one right there.
24 eyes. 24 eyes.
Yeah, they're what's the name of it? Outcast Owls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Outcast Owls, I think it's
Yeah, hit me up as well, guys. I haven't been on you guys' show yet. Yeah, hit me up because you do morning shows as well, as far as I know. So I'm in the Netherlands, so I would prefer a morning show, which is an evening show for me.
Right.
So and also this man right here, he's helping me build the Discord channel for CromCon. So it's like we all work together, man. Everybody works together.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So these are just add-ons, which are a lot of the backstock from the Asylum Press archives and some of the stuff like Vampire Versus. Yeah, that wasn't available.
Second printing of the one I got, right?
Yeah. No, I think you got the third printing.
I got the third printing.
I think so.
I want the first printing.
This is what the first printing looks like. See, it has that CFD
yeah, that's
logo.
the one I got. Isn't that what
No, yours has Asylum Press, which is the third printing.
Oh. Okay,
but it's still rare. The third printing probably is the more rare one, actually. Because the first one, That's the. I like the color where the colors came out on that one better than the first printing. The first one came out a little orange.
And this one, it's got the little newsletter.
Yeah.
His little newsletter, and also, I just wanted to say, for watching somebody's show.
Yeah, that was it. Easy.
See what I'm saying? For watching.
Easy pickings, man.
Frank's over here saying he gives stuff away when he goes on people's show.
You know,
you podcasters.
You can do it.
I do the same.
I got this because I was watching Joe D. McPhee's show.
Yeah, right. That's right.
Not because Frank came on my show or anything that I did for Frank. It was like I got this because I was watching somebody else's show.
Yeah.
Right? And so, support your podcast.
Totally, man.
Because that's why these guys are out here on our shows, is to be seen. Now, I am looking at that, though, that first print, though, because
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm
And
a
that's
first print kind of guy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we probably have like 200 or 300 left, I think.
Ooh,
Then you can get the
guys. Now, look,
Fearless-
that's also from like, what, 2001 or something?
The first print was 95.
95,
Wow.
y'all. Okay, and they still
Nice.
got 300 of these.
So,
Get you one, man. $20 for your add-on.
Mhm.
Think about it.
and they're in mint to near mint condition. Yeah, for sure. And some of these other add-ons, the Fearless Dawn packs are, from the Asylum Press archives, or running low on those. Chesticles and Deadly Are the Naked are a sketchbook from one of the Ren and Stimpy artists, Jim Smith,
Oh.
if you don't know him. If you like Ren and Stimpy or Ripping Friends, it's all his stuff. And then Chesticles is his character, so it's like a lot of his own creations in there.
Nice.
Hex of the Wicked Witch is my other Bad Girl book. We did a number 0 and a number 1. I'm going to finish that coming up this next year. So, but you could get the original printings there. Satan's Powder Room number 1, Chicken Soup for Satan, and Satan Gone Wild are all very rare first issues that I did the covers and some work on the insides in. So you could get those. Those are limited copies. Satan's Circus of Hell.
Tell me a little something about Satan Gone Wild. Like I said, we ain't no hurry unless you are. So,
Satan Gone Wild was written by Robert Stephen Ryan, who created Girls and Corpses, and it's just 3 short stories. Horror meets humor in a very demented way. Eat Me, The Fungus Among Us, and Skin Deep are the 3 stories, and they're kind of told in a Tales of the Crypt type way, with Satan being the person who introduces them. And they're all 3 like horror anthologies, one-shots that came out in the early 2000s.
Well, I see that one. You got a little Hillary Barta.
Yeah, Hillary Barta did.
There.
He did it was like a back cover pinup, and we were going to do a story we never got around to, but that was called Horror Noir. That was going to be pretty cool.
I like that guy. I got to meet him a couple
Yeah,
months
he's great.
ago during CromCon.
He's great. He's great. And then From Beyond 1, 2, 3 is my first comic book from '91, and those are really rare, and we got a few of those left, so we're trying to get rid of those early Al Columbia stuff.
Hold up now.
Oh.
Man, those comics are from before my birthday.
You just said this is the first comic I ever did. We got a few of these left. Tell us about it. It's an add-on on your campaign.
Right. So From Beyond was the first comic book we self-published in '91. Me, Al Columbia, Scott DeAngelis, and Mike Bliss were just like, let's put out a comic book. We got a few rejection letters, and we just said, hey, let's just do it ourselves. And we talked to Joe Linsner and Joe Monks of Cry for Dawn. They told us how to contact Diamond, and we just called them and said, hey, we want to publish a comic. They're like, all right, send us the cover, send us the info. And we did, and we started getting orders.
Sweet.
So we did 4 issues, but the 4th issue we don't really have too many of, so we saw the first 3.
So, but if anybody's interested in the true collector and they like what Frank does, this is his first book.
Mm-hmm.
First book.
Yep.
Right?
Look, I was still a concept at the point where he published that. Just saying. I might have looked the part, but I'm only 27. I'm from '93.
Yeah.
This is from '91.
Damn, you are a pup, ain't you?
Yeah, I am. I know the beard says otherwise, but I am really young.
And a great big tall ass pup too.
Oh, yeah.
6'8" or some shit. Wow.
Yeah, 6'8".
6'8".
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Like
tall.
a foot taller than I am.
Well, on a lot of people, except for other Dutch people.
But yeah, Frank, like I said, man, we got time, so go ahead and pitch these
Milk it.
add-ons.
Milk it, in other
Pitch
words.
these add-ons, bro. Make sure people know. Make sure people know what it is this add-on is.
Right. Yeah. So the $10 add-on, Strange Pirate Tales, is an early Steve Mannion book, and that I bought out the rest of the stock from Big Ape Comics when I was publishing Fearless Dawn, just so that I could have more Steve Mannion stuff. So this is really rare too. You don't get to see. He did 3 books: Strange Pirate Tales, Strange Fairy Tales, and Strange Battle Tales. And they're all pretty rare. They're hard to find. So this is definitely, when these go from our stock, you can't really find them that well on eBay or anywhere. I mean, they're out there,
Wow.
but they're not easy to find. So they're only $10
Cool.
each.
That's a steal for how rare they actually are.
Yeah. So those are the add-ons. We might be adding a few print sets and a few more in the last week just to add some stuff in there. But I will play the video. You can see the video. Hopefully, you can. Let me know if you can hear this.
Yeah.
Right there.
That's our little trailer.
Sweet. Man, the art is bloody top notch.
Yeah, the art. There's definitely. Oh, that was a drawing I did. That was a drawing I did last night for Mike Higgins on his show. Where is it? It was just an update. So I drew his character Niobe as a Bob's Burgers character, and then as a Rick and Morty character.
Sweet. I
kind
approve.
Of fun thing.
Best yet I've seen them. No.
But yeah, so that's the video and that's the campaign. So, we would love to, we definitely kept the goal low, because last time I only did 2,000. I knew I wouldn't raise like 20. So we're just kind of keeping it low, and we're just trying to raise what we can. But if we could get it to 4 or 5 by the end of the week, that would be awesome. I think it's possible, but then I don't know. I could be a little bit delusional, because I see these other campaigns doing like 20, 30. And I'm like, I think I could do that, but it is hard. It's difficult, man.
Oh yeah, no. Like
you got some of those that already have a huge fan base.
Yeah.
Okay. You have a lot of people that you've done a lot of things that people don't know you've done, Frank.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Your public relations, your PR people got to work harder to make sure people know who you are. You see what I'm saying? And that's part of what we try to do. We try to get you seen by as many people as possible.
Sure.
But it's not just Frank Forte. It's Frank Forte from Bob's Burgers, Heavy Metal, Despicable Me Too.
Yes.
It's like you have.
Well, that's what I got. That's what I put together that little blurb.
Yeah.
Like, hey, this is what I've done.
You want to push that way before you even launch. You got to keep in mind, for every $1,000 that you want to reach, you want to get like 50 to 80 followers on your campaign, on your pre-launch page.
Right. Well, I pre-launched for 3 weeks, and we had a little over 50, but that's all I could get in 3 weeks. And I promoted the hell out of it. Newsletter, Facebook.
Start earlier.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, you promoted the hell out of it. You were, you're going, you got ink marketing working for you, but at the same time, it's like there are so many networks. There are so many networks that you can't lock yourself into one promotional gadget. You
No,
understand?
I did. I reached out to people myself. Like I did some podcasts before the show. I
I
did.
know. That's what I'm saying. I've talked to you a few times.
Yeah.
But there are so many. That's what I mean. It's like I'm just now starting to really work at bringing them all to one place, so it's not so hard to find everybody.
Right.
But I mean, like, I'm trying to bridge that gap between the Twitter and the Facebook.
Right.
I make sure, that it goes both ways. That when I see something on one, it gets seen at my other platform on the other one too. I go out of my way to do that.
Right.
And a lot of people are really stuck in one place or the other. Now I know you're already up there because obviously I got to tag you in my promo today with your Twitter handle, which is really nice because I could go up there on Twitter and I could make a promo up there. And I made my promo down here on Facebook where, we got your link down here.
I'm also on
It's hard
Twitch.
getting people to go look in both places, or it's hard to get people, to come down, check this out down here. We have a whole giant group that we do this with everybody.
Right.
It's hard to get people's attention to what we're really trying to do.
No, it is.
But we're going to keep doing it, bro.
Yeah.
We're going to keep working at it. And when you make a promo like this, where you're showing everybody what you've been part of, this is what you want people to see. Even when you're just doing an appearance, you're going to be on CromCon, right? So this is what you want to do. You want to put this up there next to the CromCon promo or whatever.
Right.
And you're like, I'm Frank Forte, and I'm going to be at CromCon at this time. But this is the thing you're promoting, not my show.
Yeah, right. I mean,
what I'm saying?
I'm learning little by little, just watching other Kickstarters, and I had some testimonials too, some quotes. I was going to put those up, but yeah, I ran, the 3-week promo and tried to get the following, and it was, I did everything that, everybody told me to do, and I think, I raised 1,000 more this time than last time, so hopefully every time I do one, it'll go up.
It will go up, and especially when as you become more known to some of these guys that are doing, all this YouTube stuff. This is all new,
right?
I mean, I'm not saying there weren't some shows, but there weren't shows doing what we're doing now, where it's just straight up promoting people. Have you been on Peter Sameti's show?
I don't think so.
Okay, Don Chin has a show.
Okay.
Don Chin has a show Wednesday mornings. You know who he is, right? The Parody Press guy?
No.
Beard Zerker.
Okay, no, I don't know these guys.
Oh, man, dude. Don Chin, we got to get you on.
I don't know these guys. You hook me up, dude, with all of them if they want to have me on.
These guys are old industry guys. You should know them.
Yeah, but I'm new to this whole podcasting thing too. All through COVID, I wasn't on StreamYard. I wasn't looking at Twitch. I didn't really know this kind of thing was going on.
What I'm saying is these guys are all doing shows now and they have followings. Okay, like Don Chin is the guy who does X-Farce.
Okay.
And Beard Zerker, the parodies of the, Parody Press had a couple hundred issues, I think.
Don Chin,
CHIN.
Okay, who's the other guy?
And let's see. Dang, who was I talking about?
I forget. My mind ain't what it used to be.
Dang it, I got locked into Don Chin show.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, Peter Sameti. Peter Sameti.
How do you spell that?
Simeti, I think. Peter Sameti.
Okay. Yeah, I'll contact these guys.
MITI, something like that. But I mean, Publishing Pete. He's Alternate Comics.
Right.
Alternate Comics. Okay, he has shows where he comes out and he lets you do 5 minutes to pitch your show.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're right.
There's a bunch of guys doing those kind of shows now. Don Chin does one, and he also has a breakfast show on Wednesdays. Okay. I'm sure if he doesn't have something booked, he'd love to have you out because you guys are from the same era.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's like I'm really kind of surprised you don't know Don.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's from the '90s doing independent publishing.
He was doing independent publishing way back then. Parody Press. John been around for a while.
I may have seen his books. What were some of the titles?
Well, like the ones that he's doing right now, like I said, Beardzerker, which is a parody of Berserker, the Keanu Reeves book. Right. He's got one called X-Farce.
Right.
And,
these are cool. I'm looking at them right now.
Dude, his stuff is amazing, and he's got a show Wednesday morning. You know.
Okay.
I'm sure he'd love to have you. You guys got to meet. That's all I can say about that. You guys got to meet for sure.
Yeah, no.
Totally. I'm sorry, Mike. Did you come back?
Yeah, there we are. I'm on my phone. My PC had a blue screen of death. There's something with my webcam that if I don't restart my PC in between streams, it'll have a blue screen, like at some point. Right. So that hurt. But yeah, I need to get a new webcam at some point.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm on my phone and my PC is restarting, and then I'll come back on PC so it actually looks decent. But yeah, dude, there are so many shows. It's incredible. Like,
yeah, I think I need somebody to. I think it's hard for me when I'm doing everything. Like, I need somebody to book them for me if they could. Like, I would even pay somebody to do it only because I just don't have the time. You guys are like, oh yeah, these guys. Reach out. I'm like, my day from the time I get up till the time I go to bed.
Just send me a couple more of them there.
Well, what you have to keep in mind, for a crowdfunder.
I'll send you a list. I'll schedule you some shows.
Oh, do you want to see? You know what I could do? Let me. You guys might want to see this. It might be kind of cool. Do you want to see a new video that's never been seen before?
Oh hell yes, we love
this is a exclusive. So I'm going to share screen. But wait a minute. This is going to be from my desktop. So will you be able to hear the video, the sound?
We should be. We should be able to.
Okay, I'm going to go to screen 2. If you can't hear it, I'm just going to play it anyway because it's not very long. But this is a time-lapse video of a painting that I did that's for sale at the Dark Art Emporium in Long Beach, California. Can you hear that?
Nope.
Okay, we'll just watch it. So I'll just talk about it. This is a painting, acrylic and ink on illustration board. Working with ink and colored acrylic. Pencil drawing first, go in there with acrylic, lay down the base color. Black India ink, comic book ink, Series 7 Sable, and just acrylic paint.
I'm going to switch back to PC real quick. It's done.
Go at it. I think it's boring sometimes to watch somebody paint in real time. It's just like watching paint dry or something, but you speed it up, it's a little more exciting,
It depends on who it is because, like, I love to watch Dory paint. She's entertaining. Okay, right. Dory Jones, she was in the chat earlier. She'll go out and she'll do paintings and she'll just talk, and she's like entertaining. As long as you're entertaining,
right.
I know a couple people that go out and paint and they have somebody field the comments for them.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay, like they have a commentator or whatever that says Pop Culture Avenger said he was just going to say that it belongs in heavy metal so that you could keep concentrating on your painting. You don't have to keep looking at the chat.
Yeah, right.
He just drops the comments in your lap and you just keep right on painting and you get to comment. You comment back, right?
Yeah, I was thinking about when I'm on Twitch. When I'm on Twitch, I could definitely use.
Hey.
There you go.
Twitch user I never met. Yeah, Twitch is cool.
It's
Yep.
just
So
so hard
Twitch
to
is-
get a following on Twitch. It's
Yeah.
it's a grind
Yep,
that
but-
not many
but
people
there are a lot of artists on Twitch doing it. So
Yeah.
that's why I was like, oh, this is a small base on Twitch, but they do have an art thing, and there's some people that have a huge following. I'm just,
Oh, yeah.
you know what? On StreamYard, I broadcast to Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. If I make a following, cool. If not, whatever.
I broadcast all three. I got my Comic
Yep.
Talk with Pops on YouTube. I broadcast to the Madness because, of course, that's where it all began.
Yep.
I'm never not going to broadcast to that group because that's where it started.
Right.
And then I just started a Twitch channel. Only got like 10 followers over there or something. So,
Right. But you could build it up, though. I mean, there's
well,
a
I mean,
huge.
I'm not really pushing it. I'm just
Right.
my programming's going there. People can't pick it up there and they hit that follow button right on.
Right.
If it grows bigger than my YouTube, then I will concentrate over there.
Right.
Right now, I mean, YouTube is the grind. It's
Yeah.
we're at like 55 or something. It's starting to feel good, so.
Well, what you got to keep in mind for Twitch is that if you get 10 continuous viewers on a single, like on average stream, then you're already in the top 1%. If you get over 50, you're in the top 1%. So
Right.
with 10 people watching you and following you, that is the top 10%. Like it's
Right.
really that hard to get the following there.
Yeah, see,
Famous
Doris,
gaming brother, right?
She has a famous gaming brother that got her.
Right.
That helps.
Over there.
Yeah, no, I was trying to go on every Monday at 9, but if I go on this week, Pops, and you want to come on and help field questions and shit, maybe I'll hit you up. But what time is good for you? Because I was going on at 9 West Coast. That's 12 East Coast. You think that's too late for a broadcast?
Well, see, it just depends. I mean, I like coming out a little bit earlier. That way you're like.
Yeah.
I was doing Monday Madness at 8 p.m. and sometimes it went to 10, sometimes it went to 11, sometimes it went to midnight, right? On the East Coast.
Right.
Okay. So I moved it up for the very purpose of people like Mike not having to stay up till 2 a.m. to be on my show.
Yeah.
Okay?
That was
that was one of the and the other reason is because I catch the people in Australia and New Zealand waking up tomorrow morning.
Yeah, right.
Sitting down with their coffee, and now they're watching Monday Madness. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
So
right.
I changed the time zone. Not only that, but there's not near as many people out here. Between 4 and 6, 4 and 7, there's not near as many people out here. So I had great viewership all day today. We were double digits pretty much the whole time. I'm digging
Sweet.
it.
Well, like if I put up an event and then we're live, you'll be sharing it out to groups and stuff live as we're on.
Yeah, you'll be on Facebook or you'll be on Twitter or your YouTube, right? We'll concentrate on your YouTube channel. That's where I'll share it out from. So that's where
but isn't it easier to share the Facebook stream to Facebook groups and pages? Isn't that the better?
I can share from YouTube just as easy as I can share from Facebook.
Oh, I see. Right, you'll share
in the group. All I got to do is put it in the Madness, and then I can share it out anywhere from there.
Right, but I mean the place to find the viewers is in the Facebook group, wouldn't you say?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, you're just saying. I got
it. Madness. Straight from your YouTube to the Madness, and then out from the Madness everywhere else.
Right.
Because it's easier to share out, like you said, on Facebook.
Right. Okay.
But once it's in the Madness, I mean, that's where I share it out from. I have a good list of groups that allow me to share stuff to their group.
Right. So what are you? What's your schedule for the rest of the week at, let's say, 6 p.m. Pacific time? That's what?
The only group.
8 o'clock your time?
This is my only weekly show.
Yeah. I might try to push it this week. Just like you think, like other people are telling me, if you go on every night for the last week, it might push something.
Yes.
Just like just like Pop said, he's like, you go on at 9 West Coast time, you might
I
miss
see,
a
right.
lot of East Coast viewers. So
Pop Culture Avenger saying going on 9 West Coast, you miss the East Coast viewers.
yeah,
So maybe I'll push it up to 6.
I would
that's
suggest that,
what
yeah.
I would do.
You know, have an early dinner and go for like 2 or 3 hours. And just, you know, draw what you like to draw to like keep the banner going on the bottom and
Right,
just,
if I
you know,
eat-
promote it.
If I eat dinner at 5 and start my broadcast at 6, what time should I start drinking?
Yes.
Start drinking around what, 7?
420.
420.
420.
Start smoking at 420.
Yeah.
Cool. So
check
what
it
should
out.
we do? This is the thing. Should I do like a live draw now that we're here or something?
Oh, yeah,
Well,
why not?
The first thing I want you to do, okay, let's see. What do we got here? It's 6:18. Okay. I don't think anybody's actually come home yet, so I'm good for a little while longer if you want to do some drawing. What I was going to say, though, is I want you to get a hold of RJ Carter. He's in the Madness.
Okay.
RJ Carter. That's Critical Blast. Get on his show. You know Will will put you on his show anytime.
Oh, yeah.
24 Eyes right here in the chat.
Hold on. Who'd you say after RJ Carter?
Yeah, RJ Carter, and then you know Will Pace.
Oh, Will Pace already did his show.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, do it
if
again.
you got
We'll do it
when you
again.
got nothing, you go on
Yeah.
his show again. That's what I'm saying.
What's 24 Eyes? 24 Eyes. What's his show called?
They have a one that's called Outcast Owls.
Okay.
Let me see. What else do we got here? We got the guys that Mike was with earlier, Bristolian Dave and the bargain bin.
CG UK bargain bin.
UK bargain bin, yeah. You got Lucifer Storm. I have issues.
I
Yes.
like that.
I think you know Wooly Crawford.
Willie Crawford. What's his show called?
I can't remember what it's called.
Good one. That's a good one. Yeah, I still need to, yeah.
I can't remember what it's called. Dang it.
No.
Let's see. What else do we got? We got Hex Allen. Hex does a show.
Oh, Hex Allen. I think I did. I did his show before.
Oh, hit him up.
Another Chris and Sugar Chris, Morning Roast.
Yes, the morning roast and the
Chris
evening
Evans
roast.
and,
Whatever you prefer.
Simon Potier.
Chris Evans.
Yep.
I did Two
He's
Geeks
the-
Talking. You know that show, Two Geeks Talking?
I think I've seen it.
Did that one?
But yeah, there's just so many, man. You got wow, everybody.
Yeah, so many.
So what?
Let me see, what time is it?
What show do you like better? Bob's Burgers or Rick and Morty?
Oh, Rick and Morty for sure. Now my daughter-in-law, she's a big fan of Bob's Burgers. Sure, let's see.
Are you gonna do what I think you're gonna do? I approve.
We're gonna draw Pops as a Rick and Morty character.
Fucking yes! I knew it.
Let me see your.
Holy shit, here we go.
Your hair kind of goes. Does it go back or does it?
Okay.
Oh
hold
yeah, no,
on.
he's got manes.
It's long.
Yeah,
it's a
he's got
long
long
mane.
hair.
There you go.
His hair, bro. His hair.
That's rock and roll hair right there, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's hair, bro. It's Ace Frehley hair.
And what kind of a T-shirt do you normally wear? Like a Skinner T-shirt or something?
Oh well, let's see. Do I get to pick?
Yeah,
Do I get to pick?
sure.
Man, give him a CromCon T-shirt or a Crom
Yeah.
T-shirt. Put that little green troll in the corner of the screen on his shirt. Hold on.
What would you be holding? A Star Trek phaser or or a Han Solo gun?
Jeez, that would definitely be a blaster, my friend.
A Han Solo blaster, right?
Yes, definitely a blaster. Actually, it would probably be more like a Chewbacca bowcaster, but we'll go with the blaster.
You don't like Star Trek then? You're not a phaser guy? Like phaser in the other hand?
I don't mind Star Trek, but come on, man. Come on.
Come on.
It's
man.
like lightsabers, I mean, yeah, I like Star Wars better. But I mean, it's two different mediums.
Yeah.
Okay? I mean, TV, Star Trek was always TV. Even though they came out and started doing movies, Star Trek's TV. Star Wars came out, and when Star Wars hit the screen, we had never seen nothing like it.
Yeah.
You know it. We had never seen nothing like that. Hyperspace, I mean, come on, man. It blew Star Trek out of the water, It was amazing. And every science fiction show after that, if you weren't looking at those kind of special effects, those kind of wow effects, you weren't getting nobody's attention. You had to come out with something solid after Star Wars came out.
No doubt.
You could use little models and shit when Star Trek was big, but Star Space 1999 and Battlestar Galactica, you could use all those little models and stuff. You couldn't do that after Star Wars.
No way.
You had to come out with some real special effects, and they changed the game. This is amazing. Why the unibrow, bro?
Well, that's just how you tell it's a Rick and Morty character, because Rick. He's on you like Rick. I mean, that's a compliment.
All right. I love this. This is awesome.
Dude, can you do the main character from Life of Korra 4 in this style?
Which one?
You think that the main character from Life of Korra 4, like from my campaign?
I could do that.
Dude, awesome. I'll make that a print.
Okay,
If
now
you're okay
we
with
also the ladies from Raging. Okay, they're the ones that launched Mike's book the other night. That's another show you can go on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Ryan Permisson does interviews.
Hold on a second. Let me write this down because my memory ain't what it used to be. All right, what would you just say?
We got Nita Lanning from Raging.
Oh yeah, right. I know her. I met her on Rob Anderson's show.
Okay, now you got
her own show.
You're wonderful.
Yep, they got their own show now. Yes.
Okay.
It's called Raging
AVC.
ABC or something like that. What is it?
Yeah.
Rick?
And what did you say after that? What was the one
Raging
after that?
AVC.
Okay.
And Raging is without a second G.
Okay.
And Nerd Culture with Ryan Permisson.
Ryan or Brian?
Ryan R.
Permisson.
Yep.
Okay.
We got Drew. What's his name? Drew Esch has a show. He's in the Madness. ESCH, just like it sounds. Drew Esch. Let's see who else we got. Man, there's so many. I'm just kind of scrolling through the last couple days.
Yeah.
Of the Madness, and it's like, oh, there's more. Oh, there's more. Let's see. Oh, what else do we got here? Oh, Heather over at Comics and Chaos. Comics, Chaos, and More.
Okay.
They have a show over there. Let's see. What else do we got here? Conversations in Pop Culture with Mike D. Pascal.
There is so many fucking shows.
Russell Allen, Russ Explode Studios.
Yeah, still gonna hit him up as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
Yeah, man. I'm into it.
And we haven't even got to any of the shows starting tonight yet. I'm kind of waiting to see what all.
Oh, yeah.
Because the reason I moved my show up was because there was so many people on Monday night anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Too
So
many.
watching the madness tonight and get them 8-10 people on your list too. And of course, you know there's Indie Bolt, Geekgasm this week. You said Saturday night? Backer shots, dude.
Yeah, I'm going to be in the coming backer shots.
No, I'm saying this week.
Yeah.
This project is ending on Saturday night at 9:30. You should go on backer shots on Saturday.
Yes. Yes, you should go on backer shots.
Will they have me? Do you think they'll have me?
Oh, totally. Totally.
Dude.
They have a good following?
Dude,
It's
Indie
Indie
Bolt.
Vault. They got one of the biggest followings so far.
Okay. Well, the question is, are you sure they're not booked yet? And will they want me to come
Don't
out?
worry about it. I got you, bro.
Tell them I'll
Yeah,
do. Tell them
if
I'll
needed,
do a.
I'll send Lola a message.
Tell them I'll do
You know?
a Bob's. I'll do a Bob's Burger. Here's what you can tell these people. I will do a caricature of either Bob's Burgers or Rick and Morty, of anyone that wants to take me on the show before my campaign ends. How's
There
that
you go.
For a
That's the good shit.
promotional?
Yeah. I just sent Nita a message because she's been doing backer shots with Lola. I sent her a message. Yeah, we're going to get you on backer shots, bro. Saturday night, 9 o'clock.
That's like a phaser. How's that? That's pretty funny, right?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Wanna be.
Pop Culture Adventure. The backer shots is where people get on that Indie Vault show with Lola, and they take a shot
time
whenever
somebody
someone
backs
backs.
Yeah, every time somebody backs the book, they do a shot.
I'm gonna see you there. It's gonna be 3 a.m. for me, but I'm gonna be there this Saturday.
I think if we can get you on the show, we'll try to get you out. You know, I'm not sure what time they start. 9 o'clock, I think.
I think
maybe we'll get them. Well, maybe we'll get them just to start a little bit earlier, so you get a whole, at least a good hour, before your campaign ends.
That would be awesome.
It's a great show. Lola puked the other night. It was awesome.
Oh God, yeah. She took 10 cocaine shots.
Wow.
Liquid cocaine, yeah. Alcohol, liquid cocaine. God. She did 10 of them puke. But see, she was fine. She did 6 shots, and then the show was getting ready to be over, and she's like, "Come on, Nita, let's do 4 more shots each." And they both slammed 4 shots, and they.
Pop Culture Adventure. It's on Indie Vault. So yeah. INDIEVOLT.
Yep, indievault.com. Indievault.com.
Yeah, but they're on the YouTube channel, not the.
Yeah. The YouTube they go on Indie Vault. Backer shots is just on Lola's channel, actually, I think.
Oh, okay.
Lola the Indie Princess, I think it's just on her channel.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't send an image to the private chat, huh?
No, but
you can send it to my Facebook.
You got me on
my Facebook inbox.
Facebook, Twitter.
That's amazing. Check that out, you guys.
Yeah, I love it.
Pop Van Zant in the Rick and Morty world, man.
Yeah.
Rick Van Zant. That's awesome. What the hell is going on here? Yeah.
Now you can. What's real fun is like the bodies are pretty much like the same, so I could do this right. And then you can alter the head, and I could do you. It's real easy to make it into a Bob's Burgers character is.
Yeah. It's pretty much the same.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
The eyes are different.
There we go. That's awesome.
Holy shit. I'm watching myself turn from a Rick and Morty character to a Bob's Burger character.
No, they
That's
don't
too
have the
epic.
they don't have the unibrow, but Bob's Burgers they're just like this.
Be right
And
back.
it's pretty
Oh
much
yes, that's fucking great, dude. Dude.
so pretty much there you have the other one.
Oh, that is
That's the
awesome.
Bob's Burgers face.
Uh-oh, here you go. Frank, what about that?
What's that?
Yes.
Holy crap, that's great, dude.
Yeah, that's you as a Bob's Burger character, man.
Dude, that's epic.
Ooh,
I'll
shit.
finish that off in black, and I'll get you the other one too.
Dude,
So,
that's
Mike, what
great.
was the character you wanted?
Yeah, let me get
Can you
on
send
Twitter.
send me an image?
Yeah, let me send you an image on Twitter.
Oh wait, could you send it to Facebook? I don't have my Twitter.
Yeah, I can send it to Facebook too. I don't know if I've got you on Facebook, but I should be able to DM you.
Which Twitter? Because I have like 30 Twitters.
Well, the one that you have in your thingy, but no, I'll send it to you in Facebook.
Frank Forte Comics. Okay.
Frank Forte Comics. That's the one I
Yeah,
do.
no, I'll hit you
Okay.
up on Facebook. It's a little easier.
Okay, you're gonna send it there. I don't see it.
No, I'm working on it.
Okay.
There. I'm gonna add a friend request as well, and a quick message. Copy image.
On the Twitter, man. We're on the Twitter.
No, I'm on Facebook now
Oh.
because you're like, I have so many fucking.
I've got my Facebook. I think has the 5,000 friends or some shit, which sucks. I can't add anymore.
Oh wow! But I should be able to message you, right?
New message request from Sean Menard.
No, that's not me. Why can't I message you? Do you have my message request turned off? But
I do.
maybe I don't know. But yeah, I'll get you on Twitter. I'll get you on Twitter for Frank Forte Comics.
Yep. That'll work.
Dude, that is so awesome. I just dropped that in the group. I couldn't help it.
Yeah,
Everybody
man.
check.
Kind of funny.
Everybody check
That's
it out.
so
Now it's
awesome,
going on
man.
Twitter.
That's epic.
Yeah, now it's going on Twitter.
Put that on the tweet.
Waiting. It's slow.
Coming all
There
the
we
way
go.
from the Netherlands, man. I love this. The EU. Getting a
Yeah.
message from the EU, man.
In 7 steps, you know the world, and after the internet, it's even less.
Right?
There we go. There's the image.
All right, just waiting for it. Oh, there we go. Okay, that character.
Yeah. Dude, I love to see that in a Rick and Morty style. That's awesome.
Right? So let's see that.
Kid coming through the door. I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, no worries.
So I mean, the Rick and Morty, the eyes are usually like this, you know.
Yeah.
But they do creatures differently. But I'll just.
Yeah, but you know, just
So
make
he's
it your own thing.
he's an anthropomorphic creature.
Sort of. It's more that it's a speculative biology series. So there's the core and there's continents that orbit it, and on those continents life has sprung. And so we follow creatures in every issue where each story is standalone and follows a new creature pretty much every time. Right. And so this is the first time we're actually going underwater. Dude, this is awesome.
I'm just going to do what I think his head would look like, because you've got the head part of the nose. I don't know if that's right, but that's one way to do him.
Yeah, that's one way. I mean, it's.
I could do the nose attached to the mouth. But let me just draw the body. Let me just draw the body first and see where we get. Because there's a couple ways to draw the head.
Yeah.
And he's got webbed feet?
Yes. So he's got 3 digits and a thumb on the front legs, and then only 2 digits, like really long flippers on the hind legs. Dude, this is awesome. This is absolutely epic.
And a big tail that's kind of like a fin thing?
No, it's really just a simple tail.
In 3 figures.
Yes.
Right? No thumb? A thumb?
And a thumb, yeah. Dude, this is epic. Seriously, the way you're putting this down, like, yeah, I've done this a million times. What are you talking about?
I mean, that's kind of one way, but you could also do the head. There's a few ways to do the head, you know. You could do it like it's
yeah, because it's more of a snout than it is
yeah.
Dude, this is awesome. I gotta make this a print. I swear to God.
That's another way you can kind of do it, I guess. He's got kind of a big snout, but
I like the first one more, I think. What do you think? It's
maybe the first one could have like somewhere in between, you know.
Yeah. You know, just emphasize it a little bit, but dude, I love this.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
Out the side of the head. So
yeah. Dude, this is absolutely epic.
No, ears a little.
Hey, Frank.
Yo, man.
I think we got you on backer shots, boy.
Oh, cool, man.
Sweet. See you there, man. Awesome.
So that what time Saturday?
Well, Nita just told me that she was straight about to ask him. So, yeah, she's like, that's crazy that I just said that to C. And it's like, there it is. So, you know, you'll probably hear from her. We'll get it straightened
cool.
out.
I think she contacts me on Facebook and stuff.
Yep.
Oh, she just did. Hey, 9 p.m. Eastern.
Now, his campaign ends at like 9:27 or something. So maybe go a little bit earlier, need to get a little bit more time in for it.
So she's 9 p.m. Eastern is 6 my time.
Yeah, it's 3 a.m. for me. So if we can do it a little earlier, that's okay with me. But like, if you can ask, like, hey, can we start half an hour earlier so we have a full hour of the campaign still running, you know?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just a little bit more time. Maybe go a half hour earlier.
That's cool though. Everybody kind of, it's cool. You guys are like, everybody kind of comes together to help out campaigns, which is kind of cool. Sometimes you get like, well, for the most part, when I talk to other campaigns and they want to do a link trade, most of the time people are into it. But every once in a while, people would be like, oh no, or it doesn't match up with my campaign. And for me, I'll be like, someone could be into Warlash, but also be into like furries. Like, so what if it's different? Like, I like all sorts of stuff. I don't like just violent sci-fi stuff. I like some young adult stuff, and I like some dramas and some true crime. It's just like, So I don't know, but for the most part, the podcasters, they definitely support each other, which is kind of cool.
Well, yeah, but they pretty much do the same thing as indie comics do. They're there to support one another.
Yeah, right.
And
right.
it's something that there are few people that I've met in indie comics that see this as fighting one another to get an extra backer.
Right.
Because you're not. The one person that's gonna.
Some people have said like when they do update trades, like they lose backers, and I'm like, yeah, I guess it's possible, but I don't know if somebody like they funded one campaign, then they saw another campaign and funded that one.
That is more likely,
instead. Maybe, but
like, and you got to keep in mind, like lately, especially on Kickstarter, you have had backer trolls where they will back a really high tier and then just drop out when someone else
that happened
comes
to me
in.
early on. I had two people that backed 180 and 150, and then backed out.
Yeah,
kind of
it's fucking bullshit. On that regard, I like Indiegogo a little more because you got to pay up front. But Kickstarter has its pros, but it's not a competition between us. The person that that backs your book, which is a lot more mature than mine, where with hot babes and fucking epic fights going on.
Yeah.
They might have kids, and they might just as well back Life on Korra. For that exact reason. It's not an if. It's and or.
I'm gonna go and it's weird. I can't on Twitter, like I can't go to your message and why can't I find your Oh, there we go. Oh, we are following each other.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. I'm gonna create a link in an update right now. And
appreciate you, Pop Culture Avenger.
Dude,
no doubt.
That's epic. That is epic. You're awesome. Seriously, dude, you're a super backer, aren't you? Like, seriously, you are one hell of a support to everyone. You're awesome, man.
So Life on Korra, I'm just going to copy this thing and try to do an update and see if it takes.
Yeah.
It should.
And feel free to put in the cover that I added as well.
I'll put in an image.
I'll do the same for you, of course. Because that's the thing too. Like, you got more backers than I do, but that doesn't mean that my backers aren't gonna look at your thing.
No, right. Check out our friends Indiegogo.
You want the short link real quick?
I just got the link.
Oh, okay.
I
don't think I need it.
I've never heard anybody backing out to back somebody else because they saw it on the same campaign, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
If anything, if I'm looking at Frank's campaign and he shows me somebody else's cool stuff, that gave me somebody else to back, not somebody to back instead of. You see what I mean?
Yeah, right. No, exactly. So I don't know. That's what.
Yeah, I gotta agree there. Pop culture, like it's the mainstream is just not good anymore. And you know, there are good things in the mainstream, but you know, it's
Just not
wading
enough.
through a pile of shit.
I would
Yeah,
love, I would
There's
love,
just not enough.
I would love for like some of these indie books to be able to get into comic stores.
Oh
Liberty
yeah, well,
Entertainment
Liberty
Distribution.
Entertainment,
Frank, we
also
got you
from
covered
Indie
there
Vault.
too, bro.
Yeah,
Got you what?
We got you covered there too, bro.
yeah. Hit him up. Hit up Varian Grant
Yep,
and
over there in
ask
Indie Vault.
him.
Are they
Again, we're
what
going.
indie distributor? They're a distributor.
Yes, he's an
Yeah.
indie distributor that will get you
Look.
to more than 50 comic shops.
We are
Yeah,
right
I'm
back.
into that. I mean, I'm with
look.
Diamond, but sometimes Diamond won't take the back stock.
We are right back to Indie Vault again, Frank. Varian Grant is one of the, founders of IndieVault.com.
Okay.
He also has what he's been working on for a few years now, Liberty Entertainment Distribution.
Okay.
Okay, where he's putting your books on video or on retailer shelves with a trade back guarantee. Like if your books don't sell at the retailer can send them back to Varian, and Varian will send them
returnable,
somewhere else.
basically.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, some Diamond don't do, some nobody else does, right? Varian's trying to build something that's more retailer friendly for you guys can get your books on retail store shelves.
Yeah, right.
So again, on Saturday night when we're talking to Varian and Lola and everybody during backer shots, make sure you throw yourself in the hat there, bro.
Yeah, what's the website? It's Liberty Distribution.
LEDG.com.
LEDG dot. It's not com. It's something else.
Org? LEDG.org, I think.
US.
.us. Okay.
LEDG.us. Put Frank to work tonight. Watch.
LEDG. Liberty Entertainment Distribution.
There you go, baby. Varian, you see me over here pimping you, right, buddy?
Yeah. And if
Quality
you want your
independent.
discount code for your Gemini mailers,
Troy, Michigan, they're located in.
Yep. It's Varian and Lola, dude. Indie Bowl.
Yeah.
They're right up the road.
I'm looking
you
for
know Randy Zimmerman, right, Frank?
I'm looking
you know
for
Arrow Comics? Randy Zimmerman, Arrow Comics?
Yeah, I think I know him.
Yeah, that's Varian's partner at Indie Bowl.
Yeah.
Or on the shows on Livewire and Breakfast Buzz.
So I don't see an email on their site for contact us.
Oh, don't worry, I got you. We do.
Caller
I think most of
distribution
the
thing.
stuff they do through Facebook and like that.
yeah,
anyway,
you can just hit up Varian on Facebook, and he will help you get through. It's no
How
problem.
do you spell his name?
VARIAN.
Grant.
Varian.
He's in the madness. Varian Grant.
Yep.
Grant with a T.
Easy to find. And that's what he does, man. He just actually, I think they just were renting out a new warehouse big enough to handle business.
So they do that much distribution of indie comics, huh?
He's taking pictures the other day from a warehouse they're looking at. And I was like, yeah, building up, growing up, getting bigger and bigger. I like it. If you get to the point where you need a bigger place, you're doing good.
As to quote himself, the warehouse is bigger than the guy that makes a certain frog character.
Careful now.
I'm quoting him. I'm only quoting him.
Yeah, but see, if Ethan was offering to distribute everybody's books, he'd have a much bigger warehouse too.
But yeah,
that's cool though. That's cool though that there's indie guys doing that, because I didn't know that even comic stores would want to take the books, but that's great.
Have you talked to Danny Morales down at the Collective in Florida?
No.
He's an admin in the madness, and they have what they call the Indie Initiative down there, which is a whole wall of just indie comics in their store.
Oh, he's got a store, Danny Morales.
He works at a store that
Okay.
basically they let him. They gave him
Curate.
a wall. They gave him
Right,
a
so
wall.
He
and they
brings
said,
stuff
"Do what
in
you do."
probably on consignment, right?
No, they buy your books, but I mean, they try to get you work it out so you both can make a little money.
Yeah, right.
You know,
That's cool. No,
but they
I'm
buy
into.
your books. They bought 47 Furious Tales. They've sold a bunch of those. They have a whole wall of indie comics right
Yeah,
now.
right.
I mean, Danny, he's a salesman. So if somebody comes in the door that he knows is into this kind of stuff, he's gonna be like, "Yo, have you seen this?"
Dude, can
He's
I?
a salesman of indie comics. He's not just a guy at a comic store. He's promoting you guys. He's an admin in the madness. He has
Right.
a panel on on CromCon. He's
Right.
one of us promoting what you guys do.
Right.
Can
and
you
he
send
just
me
happens
the sketch real quick on Twitter as well, so I can show it
Yeah,
in my update?
you want that? I was gonna color it, but you can have the black and white too.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna do the black and white for now, and once it's done, I'm probably gonna make it a print if you're okay with that.
Yeah, just let me do a better version of it. It's not really.
Well, yeah, it's still it's a messy sketch, but the sketch is fun to show off as well.
Yeah, right. Let me sign it and shit.
Yeah, of course, by all means.
Yeah, I think you guys are going to be the first Backer Shots countdown party. I don't know. They might have done one for Lola. I don't remember what day hers ended, but that's cool. It's going to be awesome. A Backer Shots countdown party Saturday night.
What's the name of this character's Lola?
Lola, the Indie Princess.
Oh no, the character is called Calais.
No.
Hold on, I'll put in.
How do you spell that?
CALAIS.
I'll just give you this one for now.
Yeah, no, show him off so I can dude, he does this kind of thing. This is awesome,
Yeah.
I'm literally starting the update with "I'm underwater, Rick."
Yeah, that's awesome. Underwater Rick.
All right, take it easy, Pop Culture Avenger. You're awesome.
Dude, this is amazing.
Cool.
It's cool.
All right.
Cool.
All right, Pops. What are we gonna do here? You gave me a bunch. You gave me a list of like 20 people here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I gave you a big list, and most of them will probably go out of their way to help you out. Especially the way you are. You offer to go out there. You offer to,
I'm good.
draw it live. You offer to give.
Do you know anyone?
Away,
do you know that anyone? Do you know anyone that would be willing to go out of their way to contact them on my behalf? Do you know anyone like that?
Oh, no wonder.
Anyone in the listen. No, we could listen. That's going to take time, so we can work out like a drawing or some drawings or a sketch.
All you have to do is make one post, Frank. You make one post in the madness saying your campaign closes on Saturday. You put a link to your campaign. You say
you're talking in the Madness Facebook group.
Yes, in the Madness Facebook group.
So what do I search? Comic Madness?
Comic related madness. Now you make a post saying that your campaign closes on Saturday, that you're going to, that you want to be on as many shows as you can this week, and you tag all them people.
So why doesn't it come at Comic Related Madness Media Contact?
No, just the regular group, Comic Related Madness. Media contacts for when you want to be.
So Facebook says I am banned from this group. I am not allowed to join this group.
What?
Because of no, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. Okay, I just joined. All right, so you want me to post a post in this group, right?
All you have to do is say this right here, Frank. Say, my campaign ends on Saturday night. and then put a link to your campaign,
Okay.
right? And then below that say, I'd like to be on as many podcasts as possible between now and then. Pops gave me this list. And then
Hello.
tag all those people that I just told you about.
Oh, but see,
Tag
that's
every one of them.
I don't know what their I know what their names are, but I don't know their tags.
That's their names. That's what I'm saying. This is Facebook. This ain't pick a tag on Twitter, you know. Most of them are in the madness by the names I gave you.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, RJ Carter, William Pace, just go right down that list, man, you know, and tag every one of those people in that post. They're all members of the madness.
Can I tag
They're all
them? Can I tag them in a comment as well if I don't have all their?
Yeah, you can keep tagging people in comments afterwards, you bet. Look, Doris is like, that's funny. You know me, Doris. I want to get people seen, man. That's my job. That's what I do.
Let's see.
But yeah, tell them Saturday night you're already booked for backer shots, though. You can't do Saturday night after.
I will do a.
But
I will
you know,
do a
always
Rick and Morty or Bob's Burger character drawing live. Right?
yeah. Whatever you want to do. You know, I might give some stuff away if we got a good stream and we're getting some good feedback. I might get some stuff away. You never know what can happen. Be excited about it, Frank. Be rowdy. Be excited. Be rowdy, man. Hey, my shit's almost over. I need backers today. I want to be on your show. I want to be on your show and sell my book. Do you want me to be on your show? I'll do a drawing for you, man. I'll do a drawing just like this that you're looking at right here, right now. A Bob's Burger or a Rick and Morty drawing of you or any character that you want that you can like give away during the show, whatever you want to do.
This is what I need you for. I need you to bring that energy to my show. That's what I need.
Why I brought you on my show so that I can introduce you to the next phase of marketing. Okay. Now, if you want to hire me to be your PR guy,
right?
We can talk later. You know, but we're at the end of a campaign. I'd really like to be at the beginning of a campaign if I'm gonna be somebody's PR guy. You know.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like we could work out some kind of a deal, like booking me on these shows. Like, how about that for the next week?
Yeah, we'll figure something out. I'll do the best I can. But like I say, go ahead and post that right there.
Okay, I just posted it. Let me know if I posted it right or if anything is like not looking right.
Let's see, what do we got here? Because like I'm gonna, you put it up there now. I'll go ahead and I'll post. I'll go ahead and nail some people in the comments and stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
That's cool. I'll make sure I tag a whole bunch of people in the comments.
Okay.
All right.
There we go. Update posted. There we go.
Oh, cool, man. Thanks.
Yeah, dude, of course. You know, thank you for making this awesome piece. Dude, this is epic.
Yeah, I'll do some color. It'll look a little better with the color, you know.
Oh, yeah, of course. But, like, I'm
It's fun. Fun stuff, man.
Forte.
Cool, man. Well, I think all that definitely will help, and I think like getting on these shows. I think getting on the shows and doing the update trades, I think, is the best way to get out there. Like Facebook ads don't really do much for me. You know.
No,
they don't.
I see people spend money on those ads. Like, I was part of, the Mojo Risen promotion of the first book of that. And, they spent money for Facebook ads. And I'm on Facebook all day. And I maybe saw that ad 3 times through the whole month. Okay. Now I'm out there promoting the hell out of it. It's like I'm going to give you more than Facebook's going to give you. I promise you that, because they're not trying near as hard. You already paid them. They ain't got to try. You pay me after the fact if you want to. If I do real good for your campaign, you throw me a little something. I'm good with that.
Right.
See what I'm saying? I ain't trying to charge nobody ahead of time and throw expectations out there on myself that are unrealistic. I can't guarantee anybody's going to buy your book. I'll do my damnedest to get them to, though. You know what I mean?
Here's some other
It's
drawings I've done, like in the Bob's Burger style with people.
Sweet.
People kind of like this stuff.
Yeah, well, open up commissions, man. Seriously, get put in a draw, get yourself drawn as a Bob's Burger or I lost the name. Rick and Morty character. Seriously.
Yeah, you mean I don't know if I want to put that in the campaign.
Well, yeah, you do because you want to make money.
Yeah,
And you can do quick
make
sketches.
it like an add-on. You make it like an add-on or one of those tiers where somebody you give me $100, I would draw you as a Rick and Morty character, and you get the book. And
Yes,
you see what I'm saying? Like a little package, a little commission package.
people
and just make it a
eat
tier
those
or an
things.
add-on.
People eat those things up.
those are kind of
if
How
fun.
many of these drawings have you done, Frank, for free?
What, the ones I'm doing for you?
No, how many
No,
of
no,
them have you
in
done for
general.
free? I mean, I know you
I
do
don't
a lot of
usually
them for free.
These I don't usually do for free.
Good, that's what I'm
Good.
into.
Then ask the same
People
price on your
want them,
campaign.
obviously.
These are a couple of cosplayers that cosplay as zombies. That was kind of fun.
But
Yep,
yeah,
if you
dude,
use the targeted audience features. That's right.
exactly.
You know.
You're making something for adults, and having adult cartoon characters made of them, commission them in those styles. Perfect. Use your qualities. Use your strengths.
Yeah.
There's more than the comic book that you're able to do. Show it off. Always have
one other
commission
thing
deals.
I wanted to say.
I feel like I do that stuff, but
Frank, there's one other thing I wanted to say. If you're paying anybody to handle a marketing campaign for you, your show should be booked all the way through.
Right.
Okay? You shouldn't have to be out here the last week wondering whose show you're going to be on. If you're paying anybody to do any kind of marketing for you, that should be part of the package. That's the way this is.
I think I've got some people booking me on some shows, but they're not every day. Like I feel like I need more shows. But look, that stuff takes time,
as many shows as you can get on through your whole active campaign, as many as you can get on. That's where the work is. It's like you get the book done, then you go out and you promote the hell out of it for a month, and then you print it and fulfill it.
The thing with crowdfunding is that you have to look as like you have to look at these campaigns as a project of their own.
Oh, I do. I get it. It's a lot of work, but I just can't do everything. I can't.
Well, no, of course not.
This is what I'm saying. So if you're paying somebody to do stuff for you, make sure they're doing everything they should be doing.
Yes.
You know what I think? You know what I think I need to do
this last week of your campaign, this should all be booked for shows. I shouldn't have to be even talking to you about this.
You know what I think?
The first week and the last week of your campaign should be fully booked, and then in the middle you should be doing stuff like the drawings and the giveaways for the lull. That lull in between the beginning and the end. That's when you go out there and you offer the extra stuff, and you try to generate extra interest, because you got the people that jump on in the beginning because they're your fans and you just put something out and bam, they're on there. And then you got the people that are, dang, I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford it. I have to wait till the end of the campaign, see if I got any money.
Yeah.
Okay. So the beginning and the end are covered.
Yeah. No,
You're going to get backers. It's that middle area, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
And I've done some.
That first week and that last week should be booked full of shows.
I think in the people that I'm meeting, like between you and Kevin and other people, I think everyone kind of has their specific talents and connections. And I think I need to have certain people doing certain things, because I have someone that works on social media that's really good at social media, but he's not going to book me on podcasts. And then I have some people that share me to Facebook and get me other types of press, but they don't do other things well. So I think I need a team. You need a team of people, each doing something.
Well, as long as just like I said, if you're paying somebody, make sure that they're fulfilling a complete package.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, whatever, or that they have, if they have different tiers of fulfillment, make sure whichever one you choose, they're going through, they're following through,
Yeah,
you know, and
I think
doing
they
everything
are.
they're supposed to do. Now, for my, for me, I could book you on shows, or I could have you on my show, which is basically what I'm going to do anyway for pretty much anybody. I tell everybody, man, there's 10 shows every night. These people are approachable. Go be on their show, I also understand I'm a creative and I don't have time for that shit.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, I understand that too. You don't want to take time away from drawing when you get a good inspiration, or you're rolling on your story, and you don't have to take time out to go tell everybody about it.
Yeah, you can't.
You want people that are out here that are doing that for you.
No, totally.
And when you look
at someone like Brian Polito, he's got a huge team running a campaign, and he's got the money to do it. He raises enough. So I really don't, but I think I could get to maybe 5,000. I don't know. I could probably raise another 2 in the last week if I get out to enough people, because I feel like the book is quality enough. We have enough talent in there. The rewards are good enough,
But it must be me.
But I don't think I don't think that sharing into these Facebook groups are doing any good, because it's not being seen, and neither is the social media, because I've been doing it now for 6 weeks, posting every day on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and sharing in all these indie groups, Kickstarter groups.
And I'm back.
So I'm just saying it's not really having any effect,
Facebook won't show you advertising unless you pay them to. And they will automatically advertise on Instagram as well when you do, as long as your Instagram and Facebook are connected. What I did before, like the month before Laugh and Cora ran, I put an ad out for €100 to just keep it running and link them to the pre-launch page. And I think I got like 10 emails out of that from the 30 that I got. And the others were all, people that were either in the previous campaign or, I want those discounts that were offered, or they heard about the lower shipping and wanted that. So, I got like 300-400 hits a day. Like everybody clicking that link. And that's for 30 days straight, So, you're, and you want to invest that money in there. That is money worth investing in.
You came up with the ad. You targeted.
I made comics. I made it a comic-based ad. I added furry, fantasy, sci-fi, movie lovers, cartoon lovers, all those things. A pretty big demographic. And then I let it run for 30 days for €100.
Okay.
And trust me, if you, for your next campaign, because this is the least funded, if you for your next campaign put in, say, $500 to just push the thing before and during the campaign, then you're gonna really, because that's the thing with Facebook too. You can set what kind of advertising you want. You can set it to either getting more likes on your page, or you can set it to link clicks, and that's what I did. And that's what I want to do constantly. And there is money to be made out of that, but you all have to invest in it upfront.
Yeah, I mean, do you think it's in this last week you could get people coming to your campaign?
Well, yes, you can, but I would keep it for the next one. If you if you want to, yes, by all means, it is worth going into, but it's not a given that they will back.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I didn't have too much luck with it, you know.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
I didn't see the results on it in the campaigns that we were working. You know, it's like it just seemed to me like we worked a lot harder to get it seen than Facebook did.
yes,
You know,
and that's always the case. You know, you got to have your network of people that go, oh my god, yes, and I'm sharing this. You know, the backers that when they just backed, they send out a tweet saying, I just backed this project. You know, you need those people, and you need to hone in on those people and then tell them like, hey, thank you for backing, be sure to share out the word. We really, you know, we want to get as many people to see this comic.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's just definitely a lot of work. You know, I mean, I think the energy of sharing into Facebook groups. Now, someone said if you're going to share into a Facebook group, share the image, but put a link in the comments, not in the body of the thing, and that'll get seen more, maybe.
Yes, but only slightly.
Right.
Like the downside of Facebook groups is that they go by fast, and not every, like, you can be in a Facebook group to post your own thing, but never see anything that happens in the group, you know, unless you specifically follow the group. And nobody does that because there's so many advertisements coming by every single minute. You know, your entire news feed would be filled with just advertisements.
Yeah, right. So it's really about your fan base then, I think. That's what I'm kind of, but even my fan base, like, I don't get that many opens from my newsletter. So my newsletter is getting sent to spam folders. So even that doesn't work as much as I want it to.
Yeah, I don't like email either because that's the same thing. I'll find in my spam folder.
Have you for this campaign send a like have had a limited tier, you know, a discount tier for the first 24 hours?
I didn't do that this time, but someone told me to. I just couldn't get it together.
No,
you know?
But next time, really do that, because that is where the email backers come from. Because they want those exclusives.
Yeah, right.
You know,
right.
and I don't know how big your email list is, but if you're running to
900
people,
it's 900,
holy
but
crap.
I don't get that many opens. Very small. So I don't know if the emails aren't good anymore or what.
What you can do, how often do you send out those emails, and how often is it about crowdfunding versus
I mix it up. I mean, now that the crowdfunding is there, it was once a week. I'm probably going to send it out now every day or every other day as we count down the days to 5 days. But I share like cool stuff, trailers, stuff I'm into. So it's not always like buy. It's like, hey, check this cool stuff out too, you know?
Yeah.
So I try to have information in there.
Even on the non-promo things, you want to at least put a link to the pre-launch page or whatever.
Oh yeah.
At the bottom, like, hey, keep in mind this is coming.
Yeah, it's always, all that stuff is in there. When I do the pre-launch, it would always, I would leave it in there, but you know, then there'd be like a trailer or something cool or check this out. But yeah, I left it in there. You know, definitely.
Yeah, okay, no, you know, but still, like, you might not expect it, but a lot of those backers are going to be from that email list, especially on Kickstarter. Your email list is your golden glory, from what I found.
Yeah, right. I just got to get mine in better shape because there's not really that many people backing it.
Start
from the
advertising.
Email.
Yeah, start advertising for it again. Like, hey guys, if you want exclusive stuff and previews and stuff, check out my email list. Like, make an advertisement for that for a week.
Yeah.
You know, do a little one every single week on your Facebook and Twitter pages.
You mean to join the email list?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've sent those out. Maybe not every week, but I sent them out.
Yeah, you want to keep growing. That's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
everything in indie comics is a grind.
Oh,
You know, let's be honest. It's a
It
horrible,
absolutely
horrible
is.
grind.
Yeah, it
And
is.
you know, I've been doing this for 3 years, and this is the first campaign that I'm making a little bit of profit right now.
Right.
You know, this is my 11th publication that I'm working on. So
Yeah, I know, but I think I could get there. But yeah, it's a lot of work. Well, listen, I can't stay on too much longer. I have some stuff and some deadlines. I got to get some writing done tonight. But Pops, when can we talk offline about some stuff?
I don't know. Tomorrow during the day.
That good? How long are you running tonight for?
This is it, man. You're my last guest.
Okay.
I'm
You want to
sitting
talk
here.
after? You want to talk
right
after?
Here. What I'm doing right now is tagging all these people in your posts. So.
Okay. You want to talk after the show's over, real quick?
Yeah, all right. Just stay in here. You know.
Okay. Just stay in here. You mean? Okay. All right, cool. I think I'm good. If you guys are good,
yeah.
I think we did it all.
There you go.
Yeah.
I've tried and done all these, and going live recently got her more interest than anything else she's doing.
Yeah, that's what I got started doing during this campaign, is going live on StreamYard, and
like I said, you just need like a co-host, somebody to come out there and field the questions for you, so you can just keep right on drawing. You know?
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, that's what I need you for.
Well, then then you need to come up with the French
incentive,
or the Forte, the Touche Forte, or come up with the name of a show and figure out what time you want to do it, and we'll do a show once a week or something. I can't do a show every day.
No, I can't. No, it's too much.
But I mean, if you want me to come out with you once a week and co-host a show for you while you draw, we can figure something out, bro.
Yeah.
That's no problem.
You know, and I'll join as well. You know, we got Rich.
It can't be Monday and Thursday, or Friday or Saturday or Sunday or Monday. Basically, you got Tuesday and Wednesday to work with. Are probably the best days, because Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, I'm always going to have a CromCon interference. And Thursday, I'm going to be doing that new show with Piper. So Tuesday and Wednesday are probably your best bets.
And you're saying 6 p.m. would work best for you?
That would work best just for our time slot. We want to be out here when we're not competing with a million other shows. We want you to have viewers, you know. And at the same time, 6 p.m. your time is 9 p.m. here, right? So it's not too late. We're getting the East Coast viewers, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Okay. Cool, man. Sounds good.
I mean, 9 p.m. your time is 6 p.m. Something like that. What
state are you in again? What state are you in?
I'm East Coast. I'm in the East. We're in the East. So, Eastern Standard Time here, we're 3 hours ahead of you.
Okay.
You know. So if you want to do something at 6 p.m. your time, it would be 9 p.m. here. It wouldn't be too late. We'd be getting the East Coast audience.
Right.
You know? So that's what I would say we do on either Tuesday or Wednesday night. You pick which night works for you. I'll figure it out, man.
Okay.
Just be open about what you're doing. You know, do whatever. Maybe do a commission stream once in a while, but like, hey guys, I'll do quick sketches of you and a Rick and Morty character.
You will draw whatever you're drawing at the time. If you're doing a commission and somebody's okay with you doing it live, then by all means, do your money work while you're live. You know?
Right.
You know, I mean, it's, that's all fine with me. I don't care. You're drawing and I'm fielding comments for you and we'll have some fun.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, okay. I don't know if let me check my schedule this week. I don't know if you wanted to do one this week or not, but
Well, I mean, it won't hurt
would
to
have
do
to be
one
Wednesday.
If you want to do one Wednesday, we could do one. I mean, either day. Like I said, whichever day you decide works for
tomorrow.
you.
We could just
We'll
try
do
it
one.
once. We could just we could try it once and see what happens. You know.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I'd like to at least get one before your campaign.
Yeah. Right. All right. Let me just see when That's
Tomorrow
what
or Wednesday, whichever works for you. You let me know.
Or you want to end the show and then we could chat a little bit afterwards?
All right. So,
Yeah, I gotta shut down too. It's 1:30.
Okay, man. Yeah. Okay, man.
Hi, Mike.
Good seeing you.
Everybody, I want to thank all my guests, of course, PA Hayden, Laura Cunningham, that came out and talked to us about ASAP Comics UK. We also had, of course, Mike and Frank here that came out, hung out with us, and showed off some stuff. Frank did a little drawing. Look, Frank's showing off stuff right there. Hold that back up, Junior.
There we go.
Our first prints available on the Kickstarter.
There you go.
Nice. There you go.
So that's what we was doing. We was out here talking about people's stuff. We had a good time. I appreciate everybody who's watching. We had a pretty live chat the whole time, man. It's pretty good. Enjoyed myself. Thank you all for watching. We will definitely see you either tomorrow or Wednesday, and we'll hang out with Frank. We'll definitely see you Saturday night for Backer Shots, and we will hang out with Frank. So get used to seeing Frank this weekend.
Yeah, we'll be around. You're going to be sick. You're going to be sick.
Yeah.
There we go. That's the spirit.
Let me hit this right here. We got RJ Carter, Vera Sam, William Pace, Michael Watson, Drew Esch, Heather Ellen, Hex Allen, JD Calderon, Chris Evans, Sim Podier, Brian Kier, Chris Gow, Luke Stone, Danny Morales, Don Chin. I just tagged all those people in your post.
Cool, man.
So they know what's up. Your campaign's ending and you want to be on as many podcasts as you can. There you go.
Sounds good. Cool.
You know,
I'm into it.
That's how we do it.
Yep.
All right, y'all have a good evening.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Check you out.
Stay awesome. Check out our projects. Make it happen. You know.
Yeah.
We're doing good, but we can do better, and we need your help for it. So.
CromCon 15, June 26th.
Oh yes. See you there, lovely.
Yeah. If you have a banner, Frank, this is another thing you need to get down with, dude. When you're doing a campaign, send me a banner to put above the madness. Okay.
Oh right. I do have one in StreamYard, but yeah, okay.
You know, because I put them. I have a rotation. I'll put it up above the group for 24 hours. You know, and of course, every time somebody comes to look at the group, that's the first thing they see is your book, right? So I do that. I want to thank all of our Wall of Honor people, the people that help us keep the show going.
You want a Facebook banner for my thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not a StreamYard banner.
No. Check it out. See, a Facebook size banner, but make sure it says comic related madness on it somewhere. You know, it don't have to be a logo. It don't have to be anything. It can be in the same style of font you use on your campaign, whatever. Okay. Just make sure that we're represented on it somewhere, and you know we put it in the rotation.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll do that.
Also, you know.
Gotta have my pops.
I love the little kid. He's wonderful.
Y'all like that? That's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. I'm hoping this is the right video. Lee, I'm going to have to send you the new end caps for the video. You're going to have to edit again, bro. I'm sorry. But here's the CromCon video, and then we're going to check out. Y'all have a great evening. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Stay open.
Go.